hard art.
I'm sorry. Where's my formula? Who's gonna pay for his college gown?
Shit! Hold on! Hard art.
Hey, I don't know what I'm thinking here. I almost fucking ended the stream. That would have been pretty fucking epic there. Hey, click.
Shortest show ever.
Yeah, how's it going, everybody? Welcome to Hard Art, your show about, I don't know what we talk about, movies, comics, cool nerdy shit like that. I'm your host, John. Over here is our friend Shane Davis, Inglorious Rex creator, artist, all around swell dude.
I'm all right.
Shane, what has been going on in your week since? Anything interesting?
Besides the thing I told you in the back room, no.
Well, I don't know you want to talk about that, but
No, I don't. I'm in a bad mood about it. You've
been in a bad mood this week?
No, today I am. Today I am not. The guys, some bitch started cussing me out in front of my daughter today, so I kind of I'm in like a mood.
Yeah,
I'm in a mood.
We'll get you out of that mood.
Yeah.
Shane, I've had a black cloud following me around since, I don't know, Saturday, but I don't know. Am I better? I don't know. We'll see. I think I'm okay. Just been on edge, man. Like ready. I've been like ready to punch. I've been ready to assault people, like that's like ever since that black guy put it, it just happened that he's black, not because he's black, but ever since that black guy patted me on my shoulder to calm me down at the casino last week.
What was this?
Yeah.
What did I miss?
I went to the casino. This guy was doing side bets off of my bets. And when he had won, I was handing him his money, but he was like bitching. I'm like, what are you bitching about? Like he was already like sending out a lot of bad vibes on the table and just kind of like throwing money at people to put his money on for their side bets and shit. And then when he finally wins on mine, he's like, bitch. I'm like, what are you bitching about? I'll let you bet on me. Oh man, it ain't you. Hand on my shoulder. It ain't you, man. It's just that it's chicken scratch. Like I don't fucking care. Yeah. Anyways, so just like don't touch me, don't talk to me. And now I'm just like, next time I go to a casino and somebody's like, hey man, let me put money on your side bet. I'm gonna be like, no, that's all right.
What's
but it's
chicken?
It's also like for those that go to a casino, like I do a little drinking. You know what I mean? And when I'm drinking, I don't want to be doing any extra accounting of anything. I don't want to be like, did that get mixed with this? Is that out? I don't want to do this fucking shit. I'm just there to fucking drink and have my own fun, at the table. I don't want to have to deal with your drama, because that guy was bringing drama. He was like, I think he called our dealer a bitch almost immediately after his girlfriend lost the hand and then she got rotated out, because they just naturally rotate out after like 30 minutes or something like that at this casino. But anyways, I was like, did he just call her? That's what I'm thinking. I'm like, did this guy just call the fucking dealer a bitch because he lost a fucking hand or something like that? I was like, that just right away, this guy had me on a fucking edge. So, but that's not it. I don't know, man. Is it a man period? Is it a man period when it's this long? I shouldn't be mad this long. I don't think that's it. I just think that tipped it off. I'm just pissed.
It's the planets aligned. I don't buy any of that shit, but I too have been like all week just been a bit more salty than I am normally. And I'm irritated. I'm just a little irritated with everything. Everything is pissing me off.
Yeah.
But I'm here to have fun. And I'm excited about things.
All right.
Seeing it's a full
excited
moon.
about the things.
Is it? It's not a full moon.
That's good.
No idea.
106 people. Oh, what is this? 87 on YouTube, 19 on the tweeters, guys. If you don't mind, take a second, everyone, share out the link to the show. Let people know that we're live. We're going to be talking about cool shit. I think, hey, hit the like, subscribe, and all that stuff too. Thank you guys very much. All right, let's see what's going on in the world of entertainment to take our mind off of the shitty people at the fucking casino. This I thought was I saw this on Twitter, of course, and I wanted to bring it up because I thought it would be interesting just to see what you guys have to say about it. I had hoped that Shant and Joe would be here for this too, because I thought it'd be an interesting debate. But I guess we'll do it between two guys. And chat, you guys can let us know too. Of these
three guys. There's three guys here, John.
In chat.
Fine.
Oh, in the chat, yeah.
Yeah. So chat, let us know too what you guys think. What is your one? You get one. What is your one vampire movie?
Damn, that's a tough
out of these.
Fright Night, Lost Boys, John Carpenter's Vampires, Nosferatu, Shane, and Interview with the Vampire. You get one.
Just
you're gonna watch this movie. That's the only vampire movie you're gonna watch the rest of the time that you're around. Now, you don't get to add vampire movies that aren't on here. You only get the ones that are on here.
All right, I'm gonna go for Nosferatu, but for a different reason. Not because I'd watch From Dusk Till Dawn more, but I think Nosferatu is the best representation of a vampire in all of these movies.
Ooh.
Oh, okay.
You and Woodgrain.
Woodgrain. Man. I don't know, man. I still stand
Woodgrain.
Yeah. No, I still stand behind what I said. Is in all vampire movies I've ever watched, I never really felt like one had the aura of being evil until I saw that. Maybe Bram Stoker's Dracula, but
all right. So it actually felt like a horror movie.
Like he felt evil, when he first appears, and he's kind of skating off camera and moving around. I mean, it's like it felt like the fucking devil's in the room.
Yeah, you don't get to fucking pick other movies, Beowulf. You pick what is on the screen here. I would much prefer to be talking about I don't know, fucking Monster Squad, perhaps. You don't get to talk about Monster Squad.
Yeah.
I'd like to talk about Blade because that's the best one. But
yeah, it's not. You don't get Blade. All right, Sean, which one do you get from here to the grave?
Well, I would like, in a perfect world, I'm watching Dusk Till Dawn until after Salma Hayek scene, and then I'm switching over to the Lost Boys.
You only get one.
Damn it. Well, then I'm doing
real simple rules, guys.
Dusk Till Dawn.
Dusk Till
Dawn?
I
had my own rule, Dusk Till Dawn.
All right, now break it down a little bit. Why? Like, what is your logical sense beyond Selma Hayek and
I don't. Do I need more excuse than other than that dance scene of Selma Hayek? Also, I love the movie. I love the stupid violence. It's dumb. If I like dumb vampire movies, I'm different than Shane. I'm not about the series. I don't care. I don't want a horror movie. I want a horror movie, and that is Dusk Till Dawn.
Yeah, okay. Look, gotcha. That's good. I'm just saying, like, this is your one vampire movie. It doesn't mean that you won't have, I don't know, you can take Mia Khalifa video with you. You know what I mean? Like, but for vampire, but that's okay. It's logical. You get your fat material, you get your crotch pistol.
I love that whole one. I'm disappointed that I was the one guy here that's like, there's no way that works, and everybody argued with me that sex.
I didn't argue with you. I actually wanted to see pictures because I couldn't remember, and then when we looked at the pictures, I was like, there's no way that works.
Yeah,
because the revolver
Shane
doesn't even go into you,
and that makes us kind of right and you wrong.
Huh?
Or
How do you figure that?
All right, so I'm thinking I'm going to take Lost Boys.
Yeah, that's a good one though.
And I think all these vampire movies are actually pretty great. I think they're all pretty great. But it's Lost Boys that by that much. And that's because it's a little scary, it's a little fun. There's good music. There's that guy with the saxophone. There's comic books. You know, there's a lot kind of going on there. Like Interview is good, but it's so much gay. Not to mention the kind of pedo kind of implication with the young girl. You know what I mean? Yeah. Nosferatu's great, but I'm gonna get tired of it on the third play. Yeah, Lost Boys, I feel you can always and probably Fright Night is probably actually a close second, and then maybe Dusk Till Dawn as a third.
I think Fright Night's underrated. To be honest, I've always said that. Like, I love that old movie, and then the remake's not bad either. But I think it's like there's a charm in the original Fright Night.
Yeah, Cry Little Sister, exactly. The music in there, it's good, man, and just
the music is great.
And even in the beginning where they're at like that kind of pier, you know, that fair, whatever you want. I don't know what you would call it, but like that roof gets ripped out and the guy's all It's like that's good stuff, man. I like how they just kind of keep them off camera for a while they're fucking people up. And the hanging from the tracks, you know, I was like, you know, when you're a kid, you're like, dang, dude, you know, and everyone's letting go and dropping off into the mist. Made me want to do that.
It's also got a great
could I be a vampire? Also has what?
A great cast. I mean, I love the cast.
Yeah. Kiefer Sutherland, both the Coreys, Corey Feldman, Corey Haim. Who else? That's about it. The Jason Patrick guy.
Yeah, Jason. Well, it's like basically everybody that was in every cool '80s movies in this in the Lost Boys.
The one thing that's throwing me
Bill
off
and
on
Ted.
this list,
It's got Ted or not? No, what one's Bill or Ted? It's got the nerdy one.
The blonde guy.
Yeah. It's got him in there too.
The one thing that's throwing me off on this list is John Carpenter's Vampires. Now, I can only remember the intro to the movie, which is pretty badass.
Mm-hmm.
And I remember kind of liking it, but I don't know why it's on this list. I've only ever watched it once. Now I'm curious to go back and watch it. Why is it on this list? Was it better? I mean, I was a kid when I saw it, so I don't know. It
wasn't a hit. It wasn't like a big monster hit. It's good. You know, what is it? They're clearing out the vampires from a house. They go to a hotel to go party. The head vampire comes in, starts fucking everybody up, and they're like, "Oh shit!" And then it's really kind of like just trying to recover from that for most of the movie. You know, I don't know. It's okay. It's okay.
I think it's the worst one out of this entire list, though.
Well, that's what's throwing me off. I don't remember loving it, but I remember the beginning of it being kind of cool and refreshing.
I think the cool part is what most people are with. You know, like, oh, they go in there, they shoot these harpoons into the fucking or whatever. Do they shoot them? I don't know. They fucking drag all these people, all these vampires out with this fucking
they had a harpoon gun they're shooting, and they shoot the harpoon in and then drag them out into the sunlight.
What do we got? Joe Sontag. I thought you were off to where?
I am. I'm about ready to finish up packing, but I've been listening to the show and I wanted to jump on and just talk a little bit about the vampires. I got 2 seconds. I can do this. You guys just talk about Interview with the Vampires. Is that what you just asked, Shane?
No, Vampires. The
John Carpenter's.
Yeah,
that was a good one. That was a good one. It was just like that modern day 90s feel, though. I think it was early 2000s.
Mm-hmm. It's weird because I guess it was about vampire hunters before Blade, you know, so most of the vampire movies aren't leading with a guy hunting vampires.
Yeah, I just think it was kind of cool. Yeah, vampire hunters. You know what it reminded me of? Reminded me of the comic Night Stalker. Speaking of Blade, remember the Night Stalkers?
Yeah.
It was the combination of all the in there. Yeah, it's what it reminded me of. And John Carpenter does a good usual John Carpenter style, and James Woods I thought killed it in this movie.
Yeah, that's the other thing. James Woods. I was like, I remember liking
Yeah.
James Woods in it. It's like I gotta go rewatch this. When's the last time you saw it, John?
Damn.
Year or two ago.
Oh, wow.
If it doesn't suck, then I'm watching it.
It's like, you know, it's a fun, like what you would call like a popcorn movie, right? You know, you just put it on, it's
Yeah.
entertaining. It's nothing special, but it's just entertaining, fun, early 90s action horror. You know, is the best way I could describe it. And I liked it when I saw it in the theater.
Oh yeah, it's got the chick from Twin Peaks in it too. That was the where the hooker that James Woods kind of runs off with, the one that
yeah.
Which chick from Twin Peaks?
the main one,
Sarah
the blonde
Palmer?
one. Laura
The
Palmer,
Sarah
yeah.
Palmer chick.
Oh,
Yeah.
Laura Palmer. Okay.
Mhm.
Laura Palmer.
Dude, I haven't
That's
seen
like
this
Laura.
thing since high school, guys. Man, I gotta watch it.
I think it
Yeah.
still holds up for being a fun movie.
Yeah, Near Dark. Yeah, Near Dark is good.
Yeah,
I
it was a good
watched
one.
that because I've been trying to buy that for the longest time because I hadn't seen it forever. And then you can just watch a shitty copy on YouTube. So I watched a shitty copy on YouTube not too long ago, months ago, maybe. Yeah, it's good. You know, I feel like it could use a remake. You know, just
Yeah,
tighten it
but
up a
is
little
Near
bit.
Dark the one that's it was in a vault for years before it got released? It's got Bill Paxton in it.
Bill Paxton is in it. Yeah.
Yeah, and Lance
Yeah,
Henriksen,
that movie
I
had
think,
a
said vampire.
yeah. There was some
Bill
reason-
Paxton, Lance Henderson, and Shane's girlfriend from Aliens. The one that you
Yeah.
got the signature from, Shane. The
Yeah.
Was it Rodriguez or something? I don't know who it was.
Oh,
The
she
Mexican
did a
girl.
video. They both did a video for Yanzi. Yeah. It wasn't a signature. It was they did a video.
Oh,
from my
okay,
home
yeah.
for Yanzi.
Anyways, all three of them are in this movie. All three of them from Aliens are in the exact same movie. It's
Yeah.
crazy. Right around the
That is
same
funny.
time. I think they filmed it right after Aliens or something like that.
Same
Yeah,
studio,
that
maybe.
That movie had a release problem. It was sitting in a vault for years unreleased, and everybody would talk about it and say, "Oh, it needs to get released. It's actually really good." I remember reading about it in Wizard magazine for the first time, I think, or either that or Fangora. One of those could have been Fangora.
Yeah, she is a fake Mexican. I think in real life she's like a Jewish lady.
Yeah, she's Jewish. Yeah.
Yeah,
Nice.
she was also
Good for her.
in Terminator. She was the stepmom, I think, to John Connor in T2. The one her finger goes out
Yep.
and she goes through her husband's head and with the milk carton or whatever.
Yep.
And she also played another James Cameron movie in Titanic. Look, Shane was that close to S-ing Leo DiCaprio's D. She was in Titanic as some Irish lady that went down with her kids, like tucked her kids in, I think, as the ship was sinking. So she was in that too. She's been around. She
Like
got
a
a whiff
whore.
of that mange musk.
Oh shit.
It was funny when I saw them. It was her and is his name Drake, the blonde guy from Aliens. She goes,
no,
"Hey,
yeah.
we
I
haven't."
can't remember.
Yeah, she goes, "Hey, we haven't been together since. Like, this is the first time we've been together since filming that movie." I was like, "That's weird. Are you guys going to fuck?" That's what I said. I said, "Are you guys going to fuck?"
Yeah.
Did you though?
I did.
don't
I said,
I don't
"That's
believe you.
weird. Are you guys going to fuck?"
Sheldon wants me to know if Fiona Dourif wasn't in Aliens. That's my
No.
it's my girlfriend. You know, look, she looks like her dad. I get it. You know, she's not. You know, like I
A little
would
too
be
much.
seeing her father as I am climaxing.
Oh jeez.
So, but
She has her good days and her bad days, guys. Her
but
good
like
days.
like that's her at like I think she really dropped weight to play that role of Bart around that time. So like that photo where she's in a suit looking more like her dad. Like she's at like the lowest body weight I think she's probably ever been at. And then she went back to what I think is more of a natural weight. Like right now, she just kind of looks like a, you know, I don't know, you know, and she looks good when she's done up, you know, but she looks like a standard nurse that you might run into at a hospital, I guess. Yeah, it's okay, you know. Yeah. Asia Argento looks like her dad. Really?
No idea who that is.
I don't know.
I
I
have
don't even
no
know what her
idea
dad
who that
looks
is.
like.
Who is that?
That's a broad that basically killed Anthony Bourdain. She cheated on him, and then he killed himself, I do believe.
Yeah, wasn't she like hooking up
shit.
with like high school kids? That right? That his girlfriend was hooking up with like high school.
She might.
kids?
I think she was hooking up with somebody. I don't know if it was high school kids, but whatever. And you know that this is just rumor. It's not. I don't know if it's real, but this is what they say. Anyways,
I met him. Believe it or not, I met him. I was on a graphic novel panel because he had an OGN at San Diego Comic-Con. He had an OGN about a sushi shelf coming out, and we were talking about Earth 1 Superman being an original graphic novel. He was a nice guy. That guy's really tall, man. Yeah, I mean, he had to be like 6'5" or some shit. But evidently he was a comic book fan, like a low-key comic book fan. I don't think he really put it out there that much. But he you can find his book. I never read it. I'll be honest, I never read it.
All right, I want to go over to the next thing real quick. We're gonna get to the Spider-Man trailer in just a moment. I haven't seen it, by the way.
All right, cool. I'll try to stick around for that.
But I am. Oh, okay. Well, we'll get to it quick then. Real quick, I wanted to bring this up. There's a It Follows sequel happening. Begins filming this summer. Did you guys watch the first one?
First one was good. I don't know if it needs a sequel though. It's like, what are you gonna do? It's the same story. You know,
yeah,
like
that's all I need, man. I just need these things
just
to
the
walk
same
with people.
There you go.
It's like a zombie movie. Like, how many
perfect,
zombie movies do you really need? What are they gonna do? Walk at the person? Yeah, exactly. They're gonna walk at the person.
Wait, maybe I've seen this, maybe I haven't. What happens in it?
All right, it's like a sexually traumatic.
Oh yeah, I've seen it.
I don't know, curse. I guess curse. I don't know what you call it.
I guess
Yeah.
that would be what you call it.
Yeah,
You
it
have to
follows
fuck
this chick
somebody
around.
to
This is
pass
the
it
chick.
along.
This is the chick, by the way, from Longlegs. That's her when she in her first big role that I'm aware of.
Really?
Yeah, that's
What part of Longlegs did she play?
the entire movie. The officer, the one with the little crooked mouth, and she's trying to solve the crime.
No shit. Okay.
Yeah, that's her. That's her. And she was also in another movie that I think Shane recommended to me. Where was it like the guy from Game of Thrones, and he goes to prison or something? And
Shot Caller.
Shot Caller. I think that's the movie. Let me double check.
Yeah, Shot Caller is a badass movie. It's got the dude that from Game of Thrones in it. I think he might be the biggest actor in it. Or wait, no, there's another one where
maybe it's not this
teams
one.
up against Satanist.
Hold
Which
on.
movie are you talking about? The one where the snake is biting him in the car?
Oh, I'm gonna run her name real quick. Maika Monroe. Maika. I don't know how you spell it. She's like some snowboarder or something. That's what she was like doing. Some weird shit.
Never heard of her.
Nope.
I am.
Somebody says,
TV.
"Where's Shant?" He said he had he was under
Molars.
the weather. He's not showing up.
They poked his molars out or something. Something about his molars.
Yeah, some dental surgery there. It's not pleasant.
Yeah.
I don't know which movie John.
Oh, God is a bullet.
In,
Shane.
yeah, that's the one where. So that guy's in two good movies I like. Shot Caller, where he actually has to infiltrate the white nationalist in prison, and then that one, which he actually has to. It's kind of the same plot. He has to actually, like infiltrate like a satanic cult.
Yeah.
It's really weird. He
To
basically
get his daughter back or something, right? Was that the whole thing?
Yeah. But it's weird. Both movies is him like trying to pretend to be one of them and be the inside man. Sounds lame. The one with the one John's talking about is pretty badass. He gets trapped in a car and a snake's biting the shit out of him. He can't go anywhere. It's like pretty fucked up.
I don't know. I don't feel excited about this description.
It's okay.
bored.
It's okay. Look, I'm more excited for It Follows sequel. I don't know if the chick is going to be in it, but man, she did a great job in Longlegs. This is image for God is a bullet.
Is that Michael B. Jordan?
No, that's Wayne. No, what's his name? Thought
It's a terrible
can't
piece of
remember
key art, that's for sure.
And here, oh, this is very tiny though. This is her in long legs. You gotta be able to get a bigger one than that, right? Nope. No bigger.
I don't know why I'm drawing a blank.
Yeah.
Like, all I'm seeing is Nicolas Cage right now in my head.
Yeah, I don't.
That's all I can.
At all
You got? How do you not remember this girl? She's in the entire movie.
Oh, okay.
So she's the one
yeah.
with
Melanie
the
can dress
semi-psychic powers that are
I
trying to
know.
track down the satanic killer. She's like putting cards all on the floor. She's visiting. She's shooting people. Nicolas Cage is in the movie like 2 minutes.
No, I remember
Yeah, but he
now.
stole the show, John.
Yeah.
He stole
Christ.
the show.
He did do a great job, but she did a great job too. I was really impressed with her here because I was like, yeah, you know, It Follows. You know, I liked her there. You know, she's just like a teen, little kind of teen scream queen, I guess. You know, a little bit of that. But here she really broke through for me. And whenever Shane showed me that God is a Bullet, I was like, oh, this bitch can act. Like she's got some chops. So, anyways, I like her. Not stalking her or anything, guys, but
Here's the fucked up thing about God is a Bullet. If I'm not mistaken, they said it's based off a true story, which it's obviously pumped up, but it's kind of crazy. Just saying.
maybe I don't know, man. You know what's a true story? You know what I mean? Like these guys take like 1% of truth, and they're like, based on true story. They're usually misleading. Here she is in long legs. Nobody's
No,
paying
that's
attention.
not
Nobody,
her.
you know what I mean?
That's not her. That's not her. That's
Everybody's off in their
That's a
own
dude.
screens.
That's a dude.
That's not. That's Nicolas Cage.
Nicolas Cage. Yeah,
oh, okay. That doesn't even look like Nicolas Cage. It looks like
he doesn't look like an entire movie.
Nick Nolte or something.
Yeah. No, that's how he looks the whole movie.
Or what's
He
his
looks
name?
crazy. Hold on, where's
Yeah,
where's like you're gonna have to watch this movie if you watch the new Scary Movie when that comes out because they're gonna riff on this
I legit thought that was Gary Busey for a second, actually.
right here.
There he is. Yeah.
Oh wow.
That was a whole thing that was great about this movie. If you hadn't watched it, is Nicolas Cage was kind of hid from the movie the entire time until you watch it. Like they kind of hid him out of the trailers and stuff. So when you actually get the big reveal, you're like, "Oh shit, that's Nicolas Cage." You know?
Yeah, I could see somebody watching the whole thing and not putting it together, and then coming back and being satisfied and be like, "Oh dang, Nicolas Cage did a good job." Did he get anything? Did he get an award or anything for this?
I don't think so.
No, just everybody was talking about it.
Yeah,
Which
this
I
is
know
like
that
this is
guy
like I would say this is one of those low key horror movies. I think maybe Zach was saying that, right? Like, hey, you know, there's all these low key horror movies that are coming out this last year, which are doing good stuff. And this is probably I would say is one of them. It's worth it. It's like a throwback. You kind of, you know, it's got to simmer. It's got to simmer for a little bit.
Yeah,
But like even like the devil is hidden. Spoiler. This is only a spoiler I'll give. The devil is hidden throughout this movie. I watched the whole thing the first time through, and I don't remember seeing one devil. And
I was
then
just about to say, I don't remember that.
and then I learned that the devil is in the entire movie. He's peppered in there, and he's just watching. And once you know that, like you see, oh shit, there's the fucking devil. There's
Go
the
back and check
devil.
it
It's
out.
fucking creepy. So, anyways, they did a great job with that. You know, kudos. Yeah, the devil. Ooh, the devil is in the details. It is absolutely. Yeah.
Well, I'm sold on this movie.
Oh, wait, you haven't seen it at all?
No.
Sean?
Yeah,
You should go watch it.
movie.
I don't want to build it up like you gotta see this movie. But it's satisfying. I think. You know, it almost feels like an old 70s. I think they try to make it feel like some old 70s movie that you never saw. But it's worth a watch. Same out there in the chat, guys. If you guys haven't checked out Long Legs, even if you got to buy it for $20, I'd say it's worth it. It's good performances. It's creepy. And you know, whatever. It's a little bit of a mystery, a little bit. So go check it out. All right, let's get away from the satanic worship here, and let's look at the Spider-Man
All right,
trailer.
let's do it.
I have not seen this. I just stayed away from everything because I'm like, well, we're doing hard art tonight. Let's I want to see it fresh. I feel like Shane probably watched it already. Shane, you watched
it? I gave it one watch. Are you gonna watch it through or pause it every?
I don't know. I guess we should probably pause it because I don't want to get taken out. Sometimes when these big movies are really hot, like they're like, "Hey, you're watching too much of it." We'll pause it if you want to pause. All right, we'll just do that. We'll pause it if we want. And you guys say anything? Shout out.
There's a lot of pauses.
There's a lot to see. So
really,
yeah.
Okay, all right. Well, let's do it. That's all right. Then that's even better. Let's get on through it. Let's go. Pause. He's upside down. Why do you guys?
Yes.
I can't believe our first hit MIT. MJ.
Dude, that's scary. I see those videos, these motherfuckers hanging off like that. I watched that movie where those two broads are on that antenna.
Oh, fuck that.
Yeah, and they do that fucking, hey, let's hang off it shit.
Yeah.
And I'm just like, and I know it's fake, but that whole movie was pure anxiety for me. If you guys get around, I'm not saying to watch it, but it was all anxiety. Don't do that.
I have a big issue with what we just saw.
All right.
Like, what's I mean, Spider-Man sticks to things with his hands and his feet. So he's using his asshole to stick to that when he's sitting upside down. Like, it doesn't make any sense, John.
No, it doesn't. Because he doesn't use his ass to crawl up walls. He uses his hands.
Well, hold on a second. Pull out a little bit. Where's his feet at?
Here's the thing. All right, I didn't want to get into this, but the spiders their webbing does come out of like their butt area. So
that's a good point.
Well, that's okay.
He may not have organic shooters here, but he's got them in the rear.
Just wait, John. Just wait.
Don't spoil anything.
What do you mean?
What?
Sean?
What?
Chill.
Wait, he's gonna shoot webs out of his ass?
Let's watch the trailer.
Yeah, we're getting to it.
Oh my god, I'm gonna watch this movie. All right.
I can't believe our first hit MIT. MJ, come on, pretend like you're not the happiest you've ever been in your entire life.
Why did that take a big cut though? Because like he just went from hanging on there, there's nothing under him, and then the conversation doesn't miss a beat, and he's standing on a platform.
Probably because he's
bad editing.
Just traveling while he's watching the different videos of these two, because they're clearly on like TikTok or something. He's probably just going through videos to feel close to them. So it's probably a montage of him not just sitting on that, but actually moving.
I don't like that they're wearing the same shirt. I'm just saying, if that's my girl hanging out with this fucking fat fuck, you are not coordinating. You are not coordinating your outfits with this fucker, and I'm gonna pop his fucking head off.
She doesn't remember him. Remember?
Yeah, she doesn't remember him. Remember?
Oh, is that the thing? Because was that the last one where he like walks into a fucking diner or something, and she don't know who the fuck he is or something?
Doctor Strange had to make everybody forget who he was at the end of that movie.
What's he doing? Jerking off to this, or what? What's he
probably?
doing?
That's what
he's missing
that's
his
what
girl.
I do. No, he's doing what I do. I internet stalk lots of women.
Oh wow!
All of your exes
with it. It's legal, John.
She's not doing better without me, is she? Oh man, she is.
That's what he's doing.
Well, that's his best friend too.
About to fuck my girl.
Yeah, it's his ex-girl and his best friend.
Dude, yeah, think about it. If his fat fucking friend gets a piece of that, then what's that say about him?
Yeah, she's into fucking losers. That's what it says.
Yeah.
But I like the web shooters, so those look cool.
Yeah.
Pretend like you're not the happiest you've ever been in your entire life.
I can't.
I knew it.
Oh my god, she secretly knows that there's something missing in her heart, and it's Spider-Man's cock.
No,
I think they got married.
No, she sarcastically agreed she is the happiest she is.
Oh,
yeah, she don't even miss Spider-Man because she don't remember him.
Oh, they got married in real life though.
Yes,
allegedly.
Just now,
allegedly.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, I don't think they made it public, but people are saying that happened. Yeah, whatever. The mask is CGI. He didn't pull it down like that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, he would have to buckle it in around the neck and stuff.
That's a suicide drop. Oh, he's killing himself.
So that gap between his mask and his eyeball
Huge.
is
Yeah, it's kind of an interesting shot that they went with that because that would be like plastered right to the face.
That's a Iron Man shot, right? Like you're trying to get under the mask.
Yeah, it's not a good shot.
Hi, my name is Peter Parker. You don't remember me, but we used to know each other. Something bad was going to happen, and the only...
God, I hope they remember. I don't fucking care. You know, who's the bad guy? Who's this?
Women leading the city into shit, so
The
Spider-Man's
mayor?
gotta save them, right?
Oh,
Mom's the
yeah, look at all
mayor.
these fucking women. Yeah,
That's
what
all
the
women,
fuck,
wow.
dude?
only way to stop it was to make everyone forget about me. Because I'm not just Peter Parker. I'm Spider-Man.
So far, none of those effects are better than AI.
No, yeah.
Keep in mind though that they're probably still working on the effects for this movie. The trailers barely have like always finished effects, and they'll probably still be working on this.
Yeah.
But I agree, there's some stuff in here that looks a little wonky, but that's probably why it's unfinished.
All
But
right,
is the story
Punisher.
going to be good? I think so.
I think it's gonna be good.
Of all the people that hit him, it's the Punisher. What are the chances? Oh wait, no, there was a flame. What was that? A flaming something or other. There's. What is that?
The
Smoke?
thing that was
Oof.
shooting at him before that he was chasing, John.
All right, then
Where's
back it
his shadow? Look at
Because
that.
I'm not
Like,
just
there's
Peter
shadow
Parker.
on the street.
I'm Spider-Man.
up. Oh yeah.
Where's the shadow?
Hell, Frank! You just hit me with a van!
Put your whip Suit yourself.
Wait, was that?
Punisher.
Oh, okay. Oh, okay. There was a window there. I was like, wait, did that thing just magically appear?
Put your whip
Oh, yeah.
Suit yourself.
Wait, does he know the Punisher?
Yeah, he called him
seems that
Frank.
way.
He
Yes.
called him
Yeah.
Frank.
Right. So why
So,
is he ignoring that fucking tank thing that's running down the road blasting shit to start fighting with a regular guy?
Most likely, I'm thinking that he's had run-ins with Frank, and he knows what Frank's about, being the Punisher. So he's probably doing the Spider-Man thing, trying to keep Frank out of it so nobody dies.
Yeah, that's my guess.
Including the bad guys that
Well,
are
you know, Spider-Man will
possibly-
save. Yeah,
possibly killing people while he's fighting, probably killing cops while he's over here duking it out with the Punisher. You think they're just gonna be cool with the cops when the cops pull out in front of them?
Well, and this is a bigger question. I mean, I guess this is the same Punisher that's in Daredevil.
It is.
yes.
So, I mean, the continuity of everything is kind of the Netflix stuff. I guess doesn't exist really. So I don't even have a
Loosely.
really good vibe about this Punisher yet in the Daredevil stuff. Like I don't really understand much about the character, what they've changed, because he's only in a handful of episodes in the first.
They really
season.
haven't changed anything. It's a loose connection to the Netflix universe, as in we're going to pretend that it existed, but we're not really going to touch on it too much. Just anybody that watched the show, you're going to know that all these characters had these stories, and so they're continuing those stories in the MCU while having slightly maybe modified just versions of these characters, but it's pretty much the same characters as the Netflix characters.
Yeah, we see some bad guys from the Netflix series in this trailer as well. So
Yeah.
And I haven't watched that. Attack Loves Art says Spidey is a hero. John. Yeah, stop the bad guys. Stop the fucking bad guys with the big fucking gun on the fucking tank running down the road.
well, maybe
Probably
he's
gonna
that's
hit
the
and blow
situation.
up anything in their fucking way because they're probably bad guys. Instead
Maybe-
of punching this guy, knocking him out of his vehicle, and what is it he does? Is Spider-Man faster than a speeding bullet? Does he catch bullets in his fucking hand? Because that's what the Punisher uses, bullets. If Punisher starts shooting at Spider-Man in a crowded fucking street, people may die. So who's it better? What's the better thing to do? Sit here and fuck around with the guy that doesn't intend on hurting anybody innocent versus the people that don't mind it. You go get the bad guys. That's the high fucking priority.
But Spider-Man always makes mistakes. That's the whole thing, right? He makes mistakes, he screws up, and then he like, oh, I screwed up, and then I got to fix that, and then fix that. So maybe this is one of his mistakes.
This is like him no, this is the mistake, Sean. This is him letting the fucking robber go because he's too busy fucking around with something else. And then Uncle Ben dies.
Yeah, exactly. Well, yeah.
Get the fucking bad guys, Spider-Man, you fucking dope. All right.
Or maybe he's assessed the situation correctly. Give him a shot. Give him a chance. It's Spider-Man.
Nah, he's a bully.
I like how they use they do this trope that I knew they would do with the R-rated characters. The Punisher's about to say "motherfucker," and he Spider-Man shoots a weapon around his mouth.
Don't ruin the scene, Joe.
It just happened.
It
you guys
just
were talking
happened.
over
Yeah,
it.
everybody talked over it. Yeah,
bastards.
I'll back it up. I'll back it
Yeah,
up.
I'm bringing everything back.
My bad.
No, not
Put your
that
whip
much.
break. Suit yourself.
See, he was on the bad guy's vehicle. What the fuck are you doing working backwards for?
All right, here's my opinion, John, because we're never going to get to the end of it. I think the Punisher's hunting him. There's a
Hunting
bounty.
Spider-Man.
Yeah, because the
yeah.
original first appearance of Punisher
sense.
is he's hired by the Jackal to go after Spider-Man. That's my theory. I think that's a running thing through the movie that the Punisher's actually hunting Spider-Man.
That's interesting. All right, Shane.
I can see that.
Shane, hold on. Gold star, buddy. That'll shut me up. All right, I can go with that. That'll shut me up. That's interesting. All right, let's go with it.
Mother.
Go home! And sometimes Spider-Man has to do the hard thing, even if it breaks Peter Parker's heart. What is happening to me?
Oh, God.
He's got some like big dinner plate nipples or something. Is that just me?
Yeah,
Yeah, he's got some
Pepperoni.
I wasn't
pepperoni
really
slices.
paying that much attention, but
He's
now
got
that
some
you point it
pepperoni
out.
slices on his chest. That's for sure.
I don't know why his underwear is still on.
Oh, would
'Cause
you
it's a
rather they be
PG-13
off,
movie.
Shane?
I'm just saying, like, I know they're it's weird because it's Spider-Man, but like if he's in this cocoon, like, why would he still have Fruit of Loons on? You know what I mean?
What if that's something from the spider bite and it's not actually underwear? That's his lack of manscaping.
wow,
Dude, what if that's the Venom symbiote suit?
Oh,
No.
It's black
Or
underwear.
you just want to see him naked. That's what it really. You want to see Tom Holland all in his glory. In his nakedness.
just get more cock out. I mean, it's that's the trend. So just throw it out there.
Yeah, that's DC. Okay, we don't do that. In Marvel,
right.
okay?
Yeah.
Get enough floppy
Now-
dicks around in DC.
is there a reason he can't just get back with Mary Jane like in 2 seconds? Like, go out there, flex your bicep. He's like sulking around, watching all these other dudes talk to his fucking girl. Like, what are you doing?
I don't know
Is
if
it
the
that-
result of the spell that Doctor Strange did, if he has to stay away besides them forgetting him, because there was something I can't remember. What was it about because of the whole multiverse thing that happened? Like they had to forget him. I can't remember.
Yeah, I gave that movie a one watch through and I
Yeah,
kind of
it's
sped
not
through
great.
some of it. I don't understand the scenario at all. Like
I actually liked the movie, but yeah, I think the scenario, the plot was really thin, but the overall movie was just fun to see all the characters get together. But the end of it was just like, yeah, well, I think this was the way of separating Spider-Man from the MCU so he could have his own solo movie that wasn't tied into all the Avenger movies.
Mm-hmm.
yeah.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah. Because
also, I
pretty
think-
much Sony still has the movie rights. So I don't know if
Yeah.
like this is Sony kind of trying to build him out. But then it's weird too for them doing that. I don't know if like Punisher is up under the Spider-Man umbrella because he first premiered in a Spider-Man issue. That's how
I mean,
that
that
shit
could be.
worked whenever they bought those movie rights. Because that was the whole X-Men thing with Quicksilver, like they both had rights to Quicksilver. So I think Sony has the rights to Punisher, and that's why he's in this.
Interesting. Okay.
Who's the bad guy? Why was he in that
We-
spider
we-
web?
They haven't really
we
revealed it
don't
yet.
know.
This is the teaser, you know.
Oh, is he
This is a
blacking out
long-ass
and
teaser.
waking up in a web?
I think they kind of reveal it, but I don't know who it is. Like when we get there, I'll point it out.
What is happening to me?
Oh god.
Oh, he's in web. His web shooter. Wait. Oh, he tried to do that without his mechanical web shooters, right?
Yeah. He doesn't have them on.
Okay.
I have a theory of who the villain is, but I'll get to that if we get to the trailer before I have to jump.
Excuse me, Dr. Banner. I need your help.
Yay!
Yeah, it's the
Fuck,
worst
I
part.
hate this guy so much. Oh,
Same.
Jesus Christ.
I like that the character is in the movie, but I hate that this
Like,
dude.
They've changed him 3 times. Can they do it a 4th?
They are
Yeah.
possibly going to do it fourth.
Ed Norton was all right.
Yeah, Ed Norton was the best.
Yeah.
Yeah, he was probably my favorite. Yeah, hands down.
Because he was nerdy, because he should be nerdy.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, they should just do it a 4th time. Let's just go a 4th time. It's fine.
Yeah. Or it just cast the nerd. You know, like well, what's his name? Robert Carradine's dead now, but they could have used him. That'd been interesting. All right.
What did you say your name was?
My name was Fuck You.
If DNA is mutating, it would be enormously dangerous.
Spiders have 3 life cycles. When between cycles, it can leave the spider vulnerable to threats.
We are faced with a danger that we can't control.
Okay, is it all right? This is a clue to our villain, right? They're body swapping.
It's a clue to something.
Yeah,
Some
I
people
don't
think
know.
it's a
Yeah.
different character. I don't know if it's the villain or not.
I don't
But,
know what it is. It's like, is it Jean Grey, Cassandra
Some
Nova?
people-
I don't
some
know.
Some people were
It's-
thinking it was Jean Grey, but I don't know. Go ahead, Shane.
No. It's some body jumping thing because the dude smirks at him and then it jumps up into that. And
Right.
I don't know who the old lady, like, it doesn't make any sense. The old lady in the tank. I don't know. It's something weird.
Oh,
And there's
well, 'cause I
also going
think
to
he
show
was-
a silhouette of a guy kind of rolling his head back later. So it's something that jumps from body to body, which I don't remember there ever being something like that with Spider-Man.
That might be new. Because I was trying to think of a character that was like that too, and I can't think
Yeah,
of it.
you see her
Oh, the
rubbing
Shadow
her
King
head.
somebody's putting in there. I don't know.
Yeah,
That's
yeah. You
isn't that
see she's
X-Men?
rubbing her head after it jumps out. So it's
Right,
just like
yeah.
some body jumping thing.
I don't know.
Someone
This
saying
this seems
Typhoid
Is this
Mary?
the vehicle that he was chasing with the Punisher?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. There we go. There it is. All right.
Yeah, it's an APC or of some kind or something tank.
This
Yes,
could
I mean
just
the
be
chat's
some-
saying Typhoid Mary. That could possibly be.
Oh,
This could just be some villain for him to just knock out quick. Like an
It might be-
intro, you know, like the first 20
Yeah,
minutes of the
I
movie.
don't think so. Yeah.
You don't know Shane Davis.
Yeah.
No,
I don't
because
know.
he's got quick knockout villains in it later on. You'll
Yeah,
see.
there's
Yeah,
a
true.
there's a lot of
Okay,
quick
let's see.
knockout
Faced with a
villains.
danger that we can't control. One we can't even see. Stay out
there.
of my way.
Oh,
Whoever
so
was holding up their hands, I think, is the villain that was doing the body jumping.
I think that's the chameleon though. That's my bet.
that's the Scorpion.
No,
isn't it?
that's Scorpion. No, the guy before.
No, the body jumping thing could be the chameleon,
Oh,
meaning
yeah.
like instead of his face morphing, he's
Right
literally
here?
jumping into.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The only reason it's not is because they put the chameleon in that shitty Craven movie. His brother's the
Oh, did they? Oh, I didn't watch
that. Yeah. They just wasted that bullet there. They also used Rhino. Maybe that doesn't matter. I don't know. But Sony already did it, so it's kind of like a waste. I don't think it's the chameleon. It'd be good if it was, but
Oh, that's disappointing. Is this Tombstone?
Oh, Tombstone. Yeah, he's supposed to be in it, so maybe.
Yeah.
this
Hey,
guy
is that
was
the guy
in
from
it at
Breaking
the other
Bad?
movies. Yeah.
Yeah, he was also in
was
the
it
first
as
Spider-Man.
a Scorpion in one of them, right?
Yeah, Homecoming, the first MCU Spider-Man.
Oh
he was in.
yeah.
Hmm.
He's just one of the henchmen.
Yeah.
Of the Vulture,
Better Call
yeah.
Saul, right?
Yeah, he was in Better Call
Yeah,
Saul.
yeah,
Yep.
yeah.
Okay, all right.
Out of my way.
You're losing it, kid.
And for those spiders who make it through,
Uh-oh, what we got?
Go back
Go
to that
back.
chick for a
People-
second.
Yeah,
People
I
have
just-
been
it looked
saying
like-
that that's a rogue appearance there.
I
the
hope
girl
not,
in the
because she
bus.
ugly.
Oh my gosh, where's her chin? She looks
I
British.
know. She
I know.
Where's her chin? She looks inbred.
I think it's just an Easter egg, but I doubt that's the actual rogue that they would cast, because that's a very homely looking
Oh my gosh.
young
Well,
lady.
I mean, isn't Rogue from the South? So maybe that she is inbred? I don't know.
no,
Who's
she's
red?
gorgeous. Don't you
I
ever talk
know.
bad about
No
Rogue.
offense, Shane.
Yeah.
Hey, I live in the South, so yeah.
Oh, that's pretty cool. He's riding sideways on that.
Yeah, I hope that's not
Look at it
Rogue.
go. Yeah, I don't think it is. But I did see that a lot of people talking about it. I was like, no, there's no way.
I like he's
How
wearing
the
like
fuck
a
is
flannel.
Mary Jane taller than Spider-Man? That makes no sense.
Yeah,
I
because
know I can bitch about the
because
casting.
he is actually taller than her husband, Shane,
Yeah, she is.
in real life.
In with no shoes.
He's a
Well, how
little
big
bit.
was Peter
I mean-
in the comics? He was always kind of a smaller character in the comics, though.
Yeah, but if Mary Jane was taller, is because of her fucking hair. It wasn't because
Yeah.
Heels.
Especially when Todd McFarlane drew her. But you know, they're the same height lying down. They're the same height lying down. So
That's right.
If Beowulf
Kid.
says she's tall, she's a model.
and for those spiders
Didn't she lift him up for like some?
Oh, I
some
hope not.
stage, like
Oh, probably.
yeah, I think it was like
Oh,
some little
no.
thing, and she just lifted her then boyfriend up.
Who's
Just
Keith
make it
David
through.
playing? though?
it amounts to
Who's
Oh,
Keith
Boomerang!
David
Look
playing?
at that.
Yeah, Boomerang.
yeah.
And you had the homage to what was it? Strange Fan. What was the first Spider-Man appearance? Why am I
Amazing,
Amazing
Tales.
Fan-
Amazing
Amazing
Tales. Jeez, drawing a
15.
blank there.
Okay, Eric July. Wait, what? But I want to know who Keith David's playing because that's his voice talking.
I think he's the scientist.
You know what I
They
don't?
don't-
like?
they show him.
Look at
it's not
that.
Keith
She-
David is the
Not
scientist,
once
yeah.
does she actually look at him.
It's not
Nope.
Keith David. Who is it? What's his? That's not Keith David's voice.
See,
Kinda
that's a
sounds like
very
it.
subtle disconnect there, because you would at least respond to the man flinging his cock right in front of your face. You'd be like,
Maybe
what?
it's just trying to show how just disillusioned people are and how tuned out they are. You know, it's a shadow of a society with the
Oh, okay. All right.
tuned out with the earphones
Yeah.
and all that shit. You know, just minding their own
Oh.
thing, not paying attention.
Tarantula? Is that who
Yeah.
that guy's?
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
Tarantula.
Man, that's cool. What is that behind Spider-Man? Like,
That's
But
one of
it's,
his boomerangs.
boomerangs.
oh, that's
Boomerang.
a boomerang?
Yeah, yeah.
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 Huh. Okay. I don't know.
Well, they're probably, like designed to look more threatening than a normal boomerang. Like, so they're
Yeah.
serrated or whatever. They're looking like blades.
Let me back.
make it through. It amounts to a kind of
Yeah, those are almost like Zack Snyder shots where, remember in Watchmen, it's like very slow
Yeah.
punching when they're doing like the credits. And
I'm assuming this isn't all like a montage like they did with Fantastic Four, where you're just going to be going through a montage of everything Spider-Man's been doing in this time since everybody forgot him. It's just going out and fighting his classic villain. So I bet this is like a 30-second bit in the entire movie, all these scenes.
Yeah. Now the Scorpion guy, I think he'll have more of a scene, but this
Yeah,
is where
yeah.
it gets interesting, and the fact
is,
they're even showing this.
the hand?
Yeah, it's the
Yeah.
hand.
So that kind of brings up like and I'm watching it, and they've already been promoting it right before this, but really, I mean, where is the hand going to be in the new Daredevil season? Like
I think they
that whole
are.
thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think they are. I haven't seen it specifically said or not, but it would make sense if they are.
I feel like
The other thing is that they're in prison here, so they must be breaking out somebody.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
interesting because this
I
is not the
hope-
only time we see him too.
I hope they're a bigger part of the story and not just one of the flashbacks, I guess.
I think they're going to be a bigger part of the story.
That'd be interesting.
Yeah, I think they're really trying to bring Spider-Man back to that street level crime fighter because it was like getting a little bit ridiculous with save the world, everything save the world, and now it's like just save the day. And it's
Yeah.
In the Punisher, that first Punisher movie with Dolph Lundgren, remember was it the hand or was it just the Yakuza? But Punisher would be right in that, right? Punisher versus
remember the
what was
Dolph
he in the movie?
one.
Were they
It was the
Yakuza or were they the
Yakuza.
Hand?
It was the Yakuza.
Okay, all right. Anyway, so it's not unheard of. So that'd be great. That'd be cool. If it's Punisher,
Trevor
Spider-Man
Bruce
versus Yakuza, and I don't know.
Trevor Bruce is pointing out they're probably breaking out Scorpion because the Scorpion character was in jail. So maybe they're just being hired, which is kind of weird that they're just going in there breaking certain bad guys out, you know.
Well, if that's the case, the next scene doesn't make any sense.
Well, unless the big bad guy that they've hidden in the trailer is like pulling all these strings to kind of like for a bigger, larger scheme, which would
I
be
can
cool.
see
Like a
that.
Sinister Six type situation.
Which I thought they were building to anyway.
Yeah.
Maybe he was, maybe whoever is behind it was throwing all these other bad guys at Spider-Man. Like Tarantula and he's failing. Oh, who is it? Kingpin, Igor says? Kingpin?
I mean, I wouldn't be surprised. I mean, no, it could be Tombstone. I mean, Tombstone is supposed to be a bigger part of this movie.
Yeah.
And we haven't seen him yet.
No. Well, maybe.
Oh! Frank Miller. That is fucking
that's dope.
Good point.
Awesome.
That's kind of weird though, because it's like Spider-Man with his mask off. Like,
that's
why
what I was
would he
going
be
to say.
taking his mask off. It's like really strange.
Look at him though. He almost looks like he's tied up. Like,
no, it's down here by his side. There's his mask. His arms are normal. They're just by his side. He's I think he's sacrificing himself here, saying, "Go ahead, kill me, but let somebody live." Oh, look at this guy. He's got a little ninja mask on. Is Sunfire in here?
I don't know.
Huh? Because this guy is not like the others. He doesn't have a hood on.
One of these things is not like the others.
That's interesting.
So he's somebody else. And well, I guess they all have shoulder pads on. Maybe this guy took his mask off and Spider-Man took his mask off, and it's some kind of fucking.
They're gonna make out.
Yeah, like we're equal. I don't know. No, because he didn't bring his COVID mask off, so he's not showing his full face.
I'm sure it'll all be explained.
Sci-fi shit going on here. Yeah, they look like Sylvester. I don't know. Sylvester fucking.
It looks cool. I'm excited for this.
That's great. Yeah. This motherfucker up here. See, Shane doesn't like when I see shit like that, and I'm like, God damn. You know, it's saying, yeah, but it's still Wonder Woman. It's gay, and you goddamn and all this stuff.
That's why that lady yelled at you, Shane. That's why she yelled at you.
But I didn't like that Wonder Woman book.
Exactly why.
Because you're not appreciating like the goddamn moments. His eyes went black.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So what is this shit about? Like
when he's people are speculating when he was in the cocoon and talking to Banner, and he's talking about mutating, that we're actually getting ready to get the man spider.
Yeah. That's what I'm gathering from this.
Yeah. Like it might be him mutating to a point of becoming like I don't.
So he was in a cocoon.
In the comics. Was that in the comics or just a cartoon?
I think it was in
the comics. I think.
That didn't do too well.
But it was a storyline back in the day.
Yeah.
And then it was probably more popular in the cartoons when they covered or the cartoon when they covered it.
Yeah.
But from everything we're seeing, I think that's what we're getting. I think we're going to get at least a version of the Man Spider at some point in this movie.
And see, that would work in with Punisher a lot, like where he's actually having to be the guy to hunt him and track him down.
Mm-hmm.
All right, I'm gonna have to watch this shot here. That's what I need.
Yep.
So good, man.
All right, let me say something real quick, and I got to bounce. Whoever the actual villain is in this movie, I'm sure it's gonna be revealed at some point. But if they are going to do the Man Spider bit, it's going to be interesting to me because I think they're going to make him the villain of the movie at some point. We all know the Hulk is supposed to show up, and that Spider-Man and is supposed to fight the Hulk. This rumor has been going around since they started filming this. What if Banner has to become the Hulk because he has to handle when Peter Parker goes crazy and becomes the Man Spider for a second? That forces them to give him the cure to get back to Peter Parker. It's just a segment in the movie that's going to fit in with the rest of the overall story. Because why would you set this up if you're not going to do a Man Spider bit?
Right?
Yeah.
That'll be
It
cool.
seems like that's where Punisher fits in a lot. You know, because it's like, you know, he's hired to go after Spider-Man, but then Spider-Man actually starts to mutate. It's like, oh shit, I really have to take this guy down.
Yeah.
Like, and it's probably gonna be shooting him with a dart that Bruce Banner's like, this will cure him. He has to make that shot.
Yeah, I think something like that's gonna happen, and then maybe that leads right into the third act where they actually have to stop the actual bad guy. But they have to do with something where he mutates for at least some period of time in this movie if you're going to set this up. Because I just think it's painfully obvious we're going to do a Man Spider thing. And how cool would that be?
Yeah.
That's actually something new, you know? And I got to say, like, kudos to him. If they do that, that's something they haven't done in these movies where you venture out like that.
Wait, so is the bad guy going to be, who the fuck is that? The pterodactyl guy?
Vulture?
Sauron?
No.
Sauron?
Sauron, yeah.
Yeah, no, I don't think so.
Why?
No,
I haven't heard anything about.
Because the wiki said that the Man Spider is from some shit going on in Savage Land.
Oh.
And he was cured by Carl Lycos. That's the Sauron guy, right?
Yeah.
No, that they're not. I don't think they're pulling anything that they don't have the rights to. That's Fox and
yeah, I don't
Disney.
think the floating eye in Mordor is going to be in this movie.
No. The other one. Yeah. Other Sauron.
I think there's a ton of stuff we haven't seen yet, you know, because Jean Grey is supposed to be in this, Tombstone is supposed to be in it. And we haven't actually really even seen the real villain of the movie yet. So I'm waiting for the second trailer to come out to see what else they're going to add into this.
Yeah,
because this was a hell of a fun tease.
The Jean thing, though, is that official?
I'm
Joe?
pretty sure
like, that's official.
Because
I
mean, now you're making me question it, but I feel like I was at least 100% sure that they made that official that Sadie Sink chick from Stranger Things was playing Jean Grey in this.
Yeah, she's in a tank or something in the she's an Easter egg in this trailer, and I haven't been able to find her yet, but that's the rumor.
Okay, here's the thing. All right, so
that we finished the trailer, John.
The bit about hold on, the bit about the Savage Land is from the comic version. The animated version, though, is much more like this movie. It involves the Punisher, it involves the X-Men, it involves Morbius. Who's he cured? Oh, it's got Kraven the Hunter.
That's right. I forgot about
Vulture.
that.
Well, how does he get cured?
It was a big story arc. I want to say it was at least a 2-parter or maybe even a 3-parter.
No, I think it was like a 3-parter actually.
Yeah, it might have been a 3-parter. Yeah.
There's a mention of Dr. Kirk Connors. I'm not reading this whole thing. It's like it's a couple chunks of
I remember watching they healed him as a kid. It was fun. I don't remember how it ends. I just remember he's naturally mutating though. I don't think he takes anything. He
naturally mutates because of the spider bite. But I think they cure him in the cartoon with the antidote that's kind of like I don't know, injected into him. The Punisher might have done it. Now that I think about it, kind of like a dart gun thing. I don't know.
Well, that's a trick. Everyone's gonna have to go find that Spider-Man episode.
It's on Disney Plus.
Looks like they're pulling from that. Spider-Man the animated series. What year was that?
92, 3.
It started in 91, I think, or 90, 91. Oh no, that was right
after, right around the same time as the X-Men one.
Yes.
Because the X-Men. Anyway, go ahead.
The amazing.
Everyone's gonna have to find that. Is there more to the trailer?
Yeah, keep playing. I think.
Nice flowers.
There we go.
Oh, they're a housewarming gift.
I'm MJ.
I'm just a neighbor from across the hall.
Friendly neighbor.
Friendly neighborhood.
Friendly neighborhood Spider-Man.
I think the trailer looks good. Or I'm looking forward to the movie. I'm looking forward to seeing what else is going to be revealed. But yeah, right now, that was pretty satisfying. Like I think they need to work on the effects a little bit. I think they will. And I also think there's a bunch of people freaking out online doing the usual, this sucks and just tearing the whole thing apart. And yeah, that's the crowd that's out there.
Joe, what do you want to promote before you head out? Because you're hitting the road.
Tomorrow, or actually Saturday and Sunday, if anybody's in the Texas or Oklahoma area, I'm going to be at Boomtown Comics in Borger, Texas. Also, if you guys get a chance, go to my website, superiorpresscomics.com, where you can pre-order my sketchbook, the 2026 sketchbook that I have for $10. Very cheap. Get it. We're going to be shipping that out, I think, in July is the plan. Also, in 2 weeks, on March 28th, I am launching the Reaper Destroyer preview book. I'm trying to do a test out to do my own website. It's kind of set up like a crowdfunder to see how that goes. So Saturday, the 28th, I'll be launching it. It's 24 pages, but 15 pages of full story, pencils, original pencils, and full script, and a bunch of extra stuff. So it's kind of like an ash can, but I'm going to do something a little different than I did last time. So check that out, March 28th.
All right. Let's see. And what is you're gonna be down there till Sunday?
Yeah, Saturday and Sunday. Saturday is the first day, and Sunday is the second day. But I'm not going to be there all day Sunday because I have to hit the road so I can start the long trek back. But all day Saturday, though, I'll be there. And I know at least somebody has hit me up already that's planning on going to that convention. Is going to come by and say hi from the CG community. So that'd be cool.
All right. Yeah, that's a long ways. All right. Well, yeah, good luck with it. You don't have to leave, but I just want to be sure we got you covered.
No, yeah, I probably should. Like I got a long drive tomorrow, so I probably should get some sleep. But appreciate it, guys. Want to jump on. Thanks for having me. I'll see you all next week.
Travel safe, bud.
Boom. Have a good one.
Hail the chat.
All right. Bye. Let me get through a couple super chats. Bill E.T., new member. Thank you, Bill. Guys, if you're a member here or if you get a free membership, whatever, go onto this channel, check out the playlist. We've got the comic book reviews, hours and hours of comic book content. That's what we do. That's what we love. We'd love to share some of that stuff with you guys. Go check it out. Eric Winberg gifted a member. Thank you very much, Eric. So somebody got one of those memberships. Bill E.T. for 5. Lost Boys is most fun and rewatchable for me. Also, maybe put pipe hitting in where it's on a billboard or marquee in Black Riding Hood 2 and nail down that publishing. That would be a nice tease, like tease it out as like a movie within the comic. N-words. I might do that. Comics Exposed for 2. John, why do you hate Lopez so much? Why? Apologize. I don't. I like Aaron. Why? What was there discussion of me hating on him?
Yeah.
No, I don't. Caveman Forever for 2. Spider-Man to Man Spider to Spider Hulk. That'd be kind of cool.
That would.
Yeah.
I mean, the Hulk already does climb walls, though. Right?
Oh, we're getting a CG live raid. I guess. I guess those old men ran out of gas, didn't they? Probably past their bedtime. They had to go watch some Matlock.
Murder She Wrote.
I think Aaron's more of a Murder She Wrote type of guy.
Yeah,
Columbo was terrible, dude. I was just talking to Faye about this today because she loves Murder She Wrote, and I hate it. It.
It's the worst.
Yeah. Anyways, yeah, because I don't mind. Like Columbo's great, and she's like, I just like it because it's low key. I'm like, yeah, well, Columbo's low key, like that. Go watch Father Brown. That's a good show.
That's a good one.
Midsummer Murders. Like when they're cops. When they're cops, that's why you talk, because they're cops. Mm-hmm. When crime author shows up, you talk. You know what I mean? I sound fair. I'm like, what if she's a masseuse or a masseuse? You know what I mean? What are you gonna talk to the fucking masseuse about it? Yeah, let me tell you what happened. Fuck. What the fuck? There's no authority there. And with a priest, at least with a priest, you're like, oh well, it's someone you do traditionally talk to. Whatever, you're more comfortable, so it makes sense. But fucking a crime author, like you think talking to the crime author is going to be a good fucking idea?
Although Castle is good. Castle's actually a good one, and that's a crime author.
I will hate it then. I will hate it because it drives me nuts when the crime authors feel like make these, it's like an entitlement. Like, you should talk to me, and they press them, and then they're like, oh, I should answer your pressing. No, you shouldn't. They're a fucking crime author. Throw them out the fucking door. What are we doing here?
Murder She Wrote is why we have 2 TVs on the living room wall, because if that shit's on, I'm playing video games. I can't stand it. Can't stand it.
Laserbeak, Malin, you're an ass. If Shane wasn't here, I'd leave in a heartbeat.
Wow.
Okay.
That's harsh.
Right,
Wait,
thanks.
what? Wait, what?
Laserbeak said, I'm an ass, and if you weren't here, he'd leave in a heartbeat. All right.
Here, share my screen. I don't think you finished the trailer. I think you upset people.
What?
Yeah, I don't know, man. I don't know.
Nice flowers.
Oh, they're a housewarming gift.
I'm MJ,
I'm just a neighbor from across the hall.
friendly neighbor.
All right.
What?
So obviously he can't let them know he's Spider-Man for whatever reason.
Yeah. Because their brains will explode. It's like a Doctor Who thing with Catherine Tate's character. Her head will.
I walked away to the restroom, and you were yelling before Hiroshima that there's more. So I was just backing you up on it.
Yeah, there was nothing more.
Yeah, we watched it all.
Yeah,
Except
thanks,
for the
Shane.
logo.
All right. Shane, I saw this, thought of you. I don't know if you talked about this yet, but you're a big Transformers fan, right? Who's your favorite Autobot leader?
Autobot leader?
Yeah.
Rodimus
Prime,
Prime,
Optimus Prime.
Optimus Prime.
All right, great.
I guess Ultra Magnus qualifies.
Shut up! It's
like,
it's Optimus Prime. He's being replaced by a woman.
No.
Yeah, I saw this. Yeah.
Yeah, Robert Kirkman is replacing Optimus Prime. He's being demoted, so some fucking robot bitch can take over, named Alita 1.
This confuses me, this artwork, because that's Optimus before he becomes Optimus when he's Orion Pax. So I'm like, why are they showing me an image of a downgrade Optimus?
Does he get downgraded after the woman takes over?
Yeah, if
That's
he
what I'm trying
removes
to figure out.
the
Either from the
Matrix, wouldn't he
flashback-
kind of go back?
I don't think that's how it worked. I don't. The Matrix really was never introduced until that movie. Like,
yeah, but
in the original
canon
episode,
in this.
I don't know if you take the Matrix out if he turns back to. I don't think the Matrix is why he became Optimus. That's not how it was originally written. He becomes Optimus because of the. They rebuild him, like Megatron fucks him up or something like that, lies to him, and he's naive, and then somehow he almost dies, and they beg Alpha Trion to fix him, and then he basically rebuilds him as Optimus Prime. So I when they show this, I don't know if like he surrenders the Matrix and he downgrades, and then now he's Orion Pax, which is. I mean, I guess that makes sense, but it's also like, wait, she's the leader now. Like, I don't. That part I don't understand. Like, I just don't.
Shane,
and I've been reading some of this stuff. I've been reading
Optimus
some of this
Prime.
stuff. Yeah, that's an actual.
Have you
panel
read
from
this
the
one?
book. No, I haven't read this one. I said I've been reading
I'm not reading
some
the
of the
book, but this is what. This is from Cosmic Book News. Transformers replaces Optimus Prime with Alita 1 as new leader. And people, because her new name is Alita Prime. So people are saying, like, wait, like, shouldn't Optimus be called, what is it, Orion Pax? Because he's no longer, he doesn't have, like, he's not a leader anymore. Why would he still hold the title Prime?
Prime, yeah.
But also her name, Alita Prime, like, that's just her name with Prime at the end. Why did Optimus get an entire new name, and here they just put Prime at the end?
Do you ever feel that like writers are trying to tell on themselves when they do this shit? Like it's like a confession.
What do you mean?
Well, I mean, why? First off, and then second, like I feel like Kirkman maybe just have some deep-seated issues, like he likes to get pegged or something. Like women don't run anything well; they run everything into the ground. We have seen it time and time again. They're terrible CEOs. They don't lead countries well. Why are we doing this?
I don't know if Sheldon meant to imply this, where he said the new leader is Alita, but that's what it sounds like. Alita, leader, Alita, leader Prime, a leader Prime.
Well,
So
I
her
think she
name
was
is a leader.
right, but I think in the original art cartoon, I think for some reason she was still leading Autobots on Cybertron. Am I making
That's
that
what I
up?
read. Yeah.
Was she? Yeah, in the original cartoon, and it was like Optimus's girlfriend or something like that. So in a way, she was leading Autobots, I guess, but I don't really remember in the cartoon that much.
Shane, look, this is from the book. It says not Prime, only Optimus now. Why wouldn't it be Orion Pax? Why would you keep part of the fucking name? Is this how you get demoted?
All right, so there's a whole different continuity with these books, and again, I've only read like the first 6 issues or something like that, and that they are able to take liberties with everything. Like in this book, not all the Autobots wake up, and like Bumblebee's dead and shit.
What?
So like they're able to, well, yeah, that you know how like in the original cartoon, like everybody like what's the fucking name of the Teletram one wakes them all up, right?
Yeah,
And gives
the
them
thing goes
like,
out,
yeah,
scans
okay.
all the
That
cars.
doesn't happen in this. That doesn't happen in this. Teletran one starts to wake them up, but it fucks up and actually wakes Decepticons up first, and then like Starscream just killing Autobots before they wake up. So he's like blowing the fuck Bumblebee and all of this shit. So and they're basically not everybody wakes up. Optimus wakes up. Megatron's still asleep. So the continuity is different, and they're also weaving in GI Joe stuff. I don't read all of it. Like I haven't started any of the GI Joe stuff. But Duke's in there, I think, and he has an interaction with Starscream. Starscream's like squashing humans and shit. At some point in time, Optimus has the arm of Megatron, which looks pretty badass. So it is different. But I think the whole idea of this is they're trying to build one big continuity with GI Joe. Like Hasbro needs that. They need to get GI Joe to work, and I think they can only get it to work if they attach it to Transformers.
Yeah. I like the art in here for like these kind of curvy legs, even on Optimus, like right here in the thighs stuff. It's kind of cool.
You like those?
I think that's that
Joe
Mora
Mad
guy.
drew a pretty cool Optimus back in the day. Huh?
Yeah, he did.
That's that Mora guy. Mora?
Oh, Dan Mora. Yeah.
Dan
good,
Mora.
man.
Yeah, they brought him on. Daniel Warren Johnson, the guy that I don't know if he left and went to DC like under an exclusive, but I kind of got that vibe. He's no longer on the book. He was the guy that started it off, and he's the guy that was drawing like the Absolute Batman annual. And I don't know what else he's working on, but I don't know if he's coming back to Transformers. Maybe the chat knows. But I like Dan Mora a lot more than Daniel Warren Johnson.
Yeah. Wait, Dan Mora's art's great. It's just gotten better over the years too. I really like this. And who's coloring him? Is he coloring himself or is someone else coloring? Because also the coloring's great as well.
Yeah, I don't know. Maybe it's in here somewhere, but I didn't read it.
But it's weird. Kirkman, I thought Kirkman was writing this, but he wasn't at first. And that's what's weird. So Kirkman actually gets involved and starts writing it, and then he chooses to do this. It's kind of weird because I remember seeing Kirkman at like San Diego Comic-Con and him running around with like a original Jetfire he bought up under his arm. Like he's a big Transformers fan. So like it just seems weird to me. Like that he wasn't the guy writing Transformers #1, but then he comes in midway through and this is his play. It's just kind of weird. Like I don't know.
Maybe that's how he got on and he pitched it and they were like, "Oh, we love it. It's a great idea. Let's do it."
Well, no, I mean he runs Skybound, so
it's not just
he's
that
the one that's been green lighting this.
It's not just that Elita 1
that.
replaces him as leader. It's that the comic appears to strip away the Prime identity without fully leaning into what that should mean for the character. It's as if the creatives behind the series aren't familiar with the lore, or they just don't care for the sake of diversity.
There's one reason that this is so. Go back up. What is his name now? Show me the image and show me the name.
There's
one reason this
Prime?
could happen. Yeah, the thing we're complaining about. Yeah,
Ryan Pex. But
What's he
he's
called now,
saying
John?
just call me Optimus.
he says just Optimus, not Optimus Prime.
Not Prime, only Optimus now. That's what
All right, so there's one reason that this happens, and this nobody's gonna like the answer, but it actually makes sense. Is so Hasbro constantly needs these characters to be reused. They lose trademark all the time, and this is a way for them to make another Transformer toy, which they do. They oftentimes make toys from the actual comics, the versions of the characters from the comics and stuff like that. And they just made a new toy. This is Optimus now. This is the Optimus toy. So that is the simplest answer. It'll be a Cybertronian truck. It'll be smaller. It's the Optimus figure, and they'll have that copyright and trademark, just Optimus, period.
Yeah. No, whatever. Maybe the chick, imagine that maybe the chick is going to only be leader for a short time. Maybe gonna die or something like that, and Optimus has to kind of earn his way back for whatever reason. Maybe he's kind of let go. I mean, let a fucking girl bitch smack him. You know what I mean? Like, you gonna make fucking Chris Rock the fucking leader? Because he got bitch smacked by Will Smith. I don't think so. So whatever. Maybe he's got to go learn some fucking lessons about being a leader, and then he can recover. I don't know. Hopefully. Because that's a bad way to go out for Optimus Prime, to get fucking bitch smacked by a fucking female, and then you decide to hand her off the fucking Autobot leader Matrix.
This is a twofer. So they get 2 new characters and 2 new toys out of it. They get the Optimus figure, and now they have the Lita Prime. So they just basically made another trademark / toy. We'll just buy this, and for everything Skybound is doing with this, they don't own the license. They're borrowing it, and whenever you get a license like that, sometimes the holder of the license will ask you specifically to do things, and you don't have a choice. You have to work it in there.
Yeah,
that's my
bitch
read.
smack. That's my Optimus read. Prime.
That. I think that panel shouldn't exist, but it does. And again, I don't know. I'm not for this. I'm just explaining why this order was handed down to Skybound. Because they really do fight with what?
I'm gonna blame you.
It's all your fault. That's why that lady was yelling at you. I don't know.
Anyways, then I saw this cartoon. Why only one? Token effort. Pathetic. Who designed? Why pink? Weak looking. Outrageous. Degrading to women. Chauvinistic pig. But I only wish to better Autobot human relations. You said we were what was the word, RC? I believe Optimus Prime. The term was sexist. That's it. You wanted a woman transformer as well, that's what you got. Yeah, but they're still not happy.
Mm-hmm. They never are. That's why you don't give. That's why you should never give them an inch, because they'll never be happy until you're dead. Women. And then even then they'll complain.
Yeah, women, right? What are you gonna do? Can't kill them.
Well, maybe you should.
There was also something. Well, in the talking about Robert Kirkman, there was also something recently about one of his characters switching sex in Invincible Tech Jacket or something like that. I never kept up with all these characters, but evidently that character is in the Invincible cartoon now, and they just changed the gender of it, of the character. It's now a woman. So I know this sounds weird, but I don't know what's going on with that dude. Like I listened to a video of him justifying it, and people shouldn't be upset, and I'm like.
I think it just comes down to, I think with all these guys, regardless, and Kevin Feige, everybody, like they work their way up to becoming successful, and you've been there too long, you made too much money, and in Kirkman's case, he's independently wealthy, so he doesn't really have to do anything except just do whatever the fuck he wants. But the similarity is that, if Feige churned out, if you got rid of Feige, you brought in somebody new, that new guy's going to be hungry. He's going to want to do or outdo Feige. He's going to bring everything back to what he thinks is like what actually sells. But if you just stay sitting in that fucking chair too long and nobody's fucking firing you or pushing you or whatever, you've made your millions of dollars now. Now the thing that you want is you want to start thinking about like some legacy. And you don't want to be the guy that was like, it was all men, you know? So you're going to be like, oh, let me start lifting up women at the end. So people say, oh yeah, he was a fair boss. He was progressive. He was about equality. He was about all these nice things that you can write, you know, in your biography, whatever. So that's what I think happens.
They're basically simps, is what you're saying.
You become a simp. Yeah, I think at the end you become a simp. Again, if you're not being replaced as you should be, every new generation, you know, like should come up. Like, you know, Brevort's still there. Cebulski's still there. They're part of the Joe Quesada regime, which started in the late 90s. We're 2026 now. These guys are very, very fucking comfortable. And that's why I'm happy that like Rob Liefeld keeps kind of calling it out. Like, yeah, like, what was his recent Twitter post? He's like, I'm glad I got out when I got out.
Yeah, I got it. I can.
Do you think it's comfortable, or do you think it's because they're uncomfortable and they're trying to play the game because all the executives that are looking in on all this shit are like super DEI and woke? And so they're trying to keep their job because they're like, well,
they don't care. They would actually, they would probably, if they can get, you know, in the comics, like Brevoort, they're not necessarily millionaires. So they'd probably like to keep their jobs, but they're comfortable. They don't want to rock a boat. You know, they want to do just enough to hold their positions. But if there was a young upstart coming up, he would fucking mow right through these guys. He'd say, look, we got to fucking make money. We can't let this degrade to the point that we only plan for 5 issues at a time. We can't fucking do that. There would be a fire in that person.
No, the young, there is no room for a young upstart because Tom Brevoort and people are too busy getting them out of there. They fired them.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I think a little bit has to do with the fact that like they're the first one on the chopping block being a white straight male with everything that's going the way they go. And if they don't go along to get along, they're out. And so they're doing it as more of they're greedy. They want to keep making the money. They want to keep in that position of power, but they're playing that game because ultimately it's the game, man. It's just the way it is with all these executives taking over all these spots and everything. It's just.
I'm actually the opinion. The more I think about the Dan Slott thing, I did another video I'll drop tomorrow going in on it a little, like really just imagining what it causes Marvel to look like if Dan Slott's telling the truth, which I believe he is. I don't know why he would say it. Like honestly, the more I think about it, but yeah,
lay it down real quick what he said. Just break it down for anybody that doesn't know. And so,
well, basically, like he wants everybody to order number 2, like they normally would, because Marvel is only planning 5 issues out at a time, no matter what book it is. Now, his Spider-Man book it's got the same title, Brand New Day, as this movie. And if what he says is true, and Marvel, he is only approved for 5 issues. If the sales drop enough, then he can't write number 6. I don't even know how he's forming a story, like for a series that's supposed to be a flagship book for Marvel. Like, I don't know. Is he hinting at another story in this? And basically 5 issues is a trade. So Marvel's only greenlighting a new trade. That's it. And the cause and effect of this is really going back to Brevoort. I want to focus on that for a second because we're getting off subject. I'm actually starting to wonder if people like Jim Lee, Brevoort, a lot of these guys are being paid to run the industry into the ground. Like, I don't know if a corporate, Disney, Warner Brothers are like, yeah, these comics are really problematic. Is there any way that you can actually get us to a point that we actually have to get out of monthly publishing? Like, because there's this bad dynamic to them, the corporate people, that comics, they're making the comic book movies. Yeah, the comics, yeah, they're more of a chore at this point. I don't feel like the studios feel like they are they promoting these movies? Not really, because they sell so low. So they just seem like they're problematic. Wouldn't it be convenient if we get out of comics? And I keep looking at Brevoort and like, why is this guy still there? Why is Jim Lee still a thing? And I'm like, are these guys? They're hanging on for their last paycheck. Like they have golden handcuffs on, right? Like they're getting like probably the top pay to be that guy. I mean, what else are they going to do? But at the same time, it's like, well, if they're just going along to get along to despite, and drive sales down, right? Year after year, month after month, week after week. If that's what they're doing, then I'm like, I mean, are they doing this on purpose? Like I'm actually starting to believe that more and more.
I don't think they are. I think that it's executives that are taking it as a consumer product strategy. They see this as a consumer product and they're trying to make it work as a consumer product. And it's the wrong approach, especially with Disney. I mean, I don't know so much about DC, but like Disney, because I work.
What do you mean by consumer product? Explain.
So like
I know what consumer product means, but in the case of Marvel Publishing, what do you mean by consumer product?
I think that they're approaching it like they would anything else. It was a toy, merchandise, anything that would be attached to a film property or animated property, that would just be the merchandise
what's
to sell.
To do with like only giving it issue 5? Like, explain that.
I don't know all the ins and outs. I feel it looks like, just from what I know working at Disney Consumer Products back in the day, it just seems like the same type of strategies that executives are implementing to, like, rather than seeing it as stories and something to keep building on, they're just trying to look at like 5 issues is where we do our best. We get the best numbers from 1 through 5, and then after 5, everything tanks. So we're just going to do that because it looks good on the spreadsheet.
That's not what's. Yeah.
No.
So they'll go longer if the sales don't drop on issue 2 and 3. Like that, they're actually looking at issues 2 and 3, which is suicide. That's why I'm saying I think these guys are paid to drive out publishing, because sales always in the healthiest market drop 20% from 1 to 2, because nobody has 1 by the time they're ordering 3. So like this is built by design to cause a bunch of new number 1s. Like that means you could have potentially 3 Dan Slott Spider-Man number 1s in a year. And if that happens, the entire comic book speculator market will implode, because the new number 1 gimmick ain't a gimmick no more.
Yeah.
Like it's not special. It's actually common. And it will the new number 1 that they're propping themselves up, the reboot, that big influx of new number 1 readers that they think comes in, or speculators, that market implodes, it explodes, it's done. And then there's nothing, like it's over. Because according to what he's saying, the life of a series or a run now depends on the orders of 2 and 3. Which if that's ever been the case, here's an example. Mark Waid did his Daredevil run, right, years ago, right? It dropped significantly on issue 2. And then the orders picked up for 3, and 2s were gone. And it caused Marvel to have to go back and reprint number 2s, not necessarily number 1, because retailers just had no faith in it until issue 1 came out and people liked it. So that's the design of what he's saying Marvel's going to decide the life and death of a book. And because of that, if you think about it, you're the writer of, say, Captain America. I don't know, you're Mark Miller, whoever. Depending on your sales on issue number 2, you don't know how to write issue number 4, 5, 6. Are you writing 10 issues? Are you writing only 5? You see what I'm saying? It's so problematic, even on the creative level.
There's not a lot of time even for people to catch on to like a series too. It's not Marvel, but if if Image had done a 5-issue cutoff, we wouldn't have Walking Dead. We wouldn't have Invincible. Those would have been canceled. Those sales did not pick up until those books started hitting somewhere in I think the teens.
Yeah.
So I mean, sometimes you can do a book and it, boom, lightning in a bottle. Everybody loves it, but even still, there's going to be order cut. The orders are going to drop just because it takes time for everything to catch up. But I wanted to point out, I saw this other article, and it's kind of in the realm of relevant here, but it said it was on Tom Brevoort and how he would rather make people angry than indifferent, rather have fans be angry than indifferent. And I was just thinking about that. I was like, well, that's it seems weird, right? Because old school comics, for the most part, you go on a trip, and again, it's kind of you put the toys back in the box in one piece, but you go through an issue, and yeah, maybe your heroes get slapped around for an issue or two, but then they recover. It's like, okay, everything's kind of back. It's safe enough. Whereas with Marvel Cinema, it's just like they don't care, and I think the problem is there was when you have upward momentum. The market had crumbled, and now what I consider is the natural rebound of the market anyways, which these guys would have said in the first place. They would say, well, there's ups and there's downs in the market, and the 90s crashed and then it went up and then it'll go down again. And I say, okay, fine. Let's say that's what happened. So you got that upward swing from late 90s, early 2000s. And these guys don't even have any, they're not really steering the fucking ship. There's some good stuff coming out, but they, hey, let's make people angry. That's engagement. Let's just piss people off. Let's do the one more day thing, right? Is the one more day, get rid of the fucking marriage of Spider-Man. Let's just piss everybody the fuck off. Let's do that. Yeah, if they're pissed, at least they're reading. And it's like, is that a long-term plan for success in anything, to just keep your audience perpetually mad at you and to where they're writing you letters for years saying, hey, fix this shit, bring it back to what it was.
What it is, John? You know what it is, and it's really, really a bad mix. But man, it's what you were talking about with that post of Anna's the other day, engagement farming. They're actually treating comic books like engagement farming, where they want that, and they're too used to the clicks and the views, and I don't once I go down that rabbit hole, it's like it's not that Marvel and Tom, because there's other shit Tom said in the past. I'm going to bring the reference to this on his Substack, but it's almost like they're not concerned about readership and sales. They're more concerned about people talking about the brand.
Yes.
So in one of his other Substacks, he answered a letter somebody said, I just bought this Lego X-Men mansion set, right? And it was like the 97 X-Men mansion, where Rogue, Iceman, Sentinel, Beast, Wolverine, whatever, Magneto. And they were writing Tom, why is it when I go to your comics that the X-Men aren't in the mansion? It's not classic, and this is really what people want. This is around the same time as obviously the cartoon show that everybody was hyped about. And Tom basically said, it's our job at Marvel Comics that you guys already have that stuff. It's already there. It's our job to keep giving you something new with X-Men. So they can't go back to the mansion. They can't go back to that prime team. And this was actually at the same time that they were actually doing that relaunch, which we talked about a year ago, where it was like 3 connecting covers and Juggernaut's on one team and one team looks like ass, and Gail Simone was writing X-Men. I even want to say Ryan Stegman was doing some artwork for it. But anyways, that's how he's been operating Marvel. So he understands people aren't up, that they don't get what they want. He's actually not giving you what you want by design, according to him, because what you want already exists in the past. His job is to give you a different version of what you think you want, which isn't what you want. He's going to do it to get you to talk about the brand retardedly enough so they can sell you the old X-Men.
Yeah.
Which is, and the logic is such a, it's almost like it's geared for social media than actual readership.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Well, that's what
I think what I want from the past though is I want that satisfaction. You know what I mean? I want the toys to come out. You shake them around a bit. You come that close to fucking breaking them, but then there's a recovery, and you say, look at that. Boom, satisfied. I want the Metallica solo to sound like the old Metallica solos. I don't want the sound to change of my favorite band. I want them to keep doing that kind of thing. I don't want I don't want Metallica to turn in and start doing fucking rap albums. You know what I mean? And so I want the tone to kind of be in the same ballpark. And then even you look at, the turning everybody gay. Bobby Drake from fucking Iceman. What are you doing? You got years and years. If you want straight Iceman, you can just go look in the past. Like, you're telling me to get off the fucking train is what you're telling me to do.
But that's all they care about. All they care about is the noise that because they think that if they're making noise in social media, then they're doing what they're doing. And it really, it comes back to the stupid ass executives that are mostly female and gay men at least at Disney and at Warner Brothers, that think that this is the strategy to actually make money and to get, and again, it's a consumer product strategy because it's all about the properties at the end of the day. And if we can get people to talk about it, they'll come and watch the movies. And if they're watching the movies and streaming the movies, they got to see the spectacle. They're
right, but not if they're all turned off.
I don't think they think that far.
Yeah, they're
not that
10
smart.
years. We're 10 years, I think, probably away from every X-Men being turned gay at some point.
Yeah,
they're all fucking gay. Like, what are you doing? Like, most of your audience is not gay. You want to have some representation? I mean, you got the fucking North Star and Alpha Flight. Go play with that. You know what I mean? Go play with fucking North Star.
The representation thing with X-Men is so retarded because they're mutants. You can always just make a new fucking mutant. And they would do it all the time back in the day, and they would actually be cool, like Maggot or Marrow or some of those characters.
Yeah, they Maggot a homosexual.
New mutants.
Make Maggot a homosexual.
Well, there you guys go. But here's where this shit gets really weird, because I've been tracking this a while. Like, weird. There's something really weird with Marvel, and I'm disengaged from Marvel. Like, I was looking at. Here's what's fucked up. I was looking at Ed McGuinness Spider-Man preview pages the other day, and I was like, he's actually a really good Spider-Man artist, and I was actually considering to go get it, but doesn't matter because that book's probably going to be canceled, and here's the new Spider-Man book, right? Mm-hmm. So it's like, well, fuck it. And I'm kind of that guy, and maybe I'll go get a trade when it gets out in trade or something. But most Marvel stuff I buy, I may buy two new trades a year. I buy old omnibus, and maybe if McFarlane does a statue that I like from Marvel, it's a weird. So I can't even say I don't buy Marvel. I just buy like omnibus and shit. Mm-hmm. So it's like I'm kind of confused if they're not selling new stuff, but they are still selling the old stuff. Are they giving up, like, in general, like, on making new books? And they actually, again, that gets me back to the theory that they're actually, Tom Brevoort might be trying to drive comics out of business, like, by design. Like, I don't know. Are these guys paid enough money to run it into the ground to a point of we have to get out of this? I don't know if they would. I mean, if the studio said we want Marvel Comics to go away in a way where we can just license it out, I don't know. Would Tom take the check? I don't know. Because none of this, there are so many signs to not do what they're doing, but they double, triple down. And then you got Dan Slott out here begging for people to order issue number 2 of his book, or there is no issue number 6. I don't know. There's something happening there. Last year, and I've said this before, there were only 7 issues in the top 50 of all last year that were Marvel books. 7. That means 43 comics were DC or Image.
How many of those issues were tied to films or television shows?
For the Marvel, one of them was Fantastic Four #1, written by Dan Slott. Tied to a movie, which now he's getting a Spider-Man book that has the same name, Brand New Day. It's you see, there's a pattern here. And the other thing too is, like, if Marvel's telling him that, and they're saying, yeah, you can call your book Brand New Day, whatever, it's Spider-Man, then Marvel doesn't care about the research and development. Wherever they're at now, they're getting ready to be the stage. We don't care about the research and development of comics.
Yeah.
We don't care if you're developing something with Spider-Man, because if it don't sell, we're not doing it.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, not to mention they're just going to retread old ideas anyways. Like, let's just use that guy, Green Goblin or whatever, throw him into a new movie. But thankfully with this new one they got, but this is Sony. It's not technically Marvel Cinematic Universe. It's still Sony, but they're using, those little kind of classic characters, Scorpion, Tarantula.
Mm-hmm.
I like seeing the hand in there. I keep wanting to call him the foot. Shane.
The foot.
Yeah. Oh, because of turtles.
I have to stop myself every time from saying the foot.
Because
the foot is the parody of the clan, like or the hand.
The hand, yeah.
The hand, yeah. So
I still think that it's really about, there's a movie, here's the comic, we're gonna do five issues of the movie, and then that's gonna last as long as the movie is trailer to theater to streaming, and then we're pulling the plug and then we're moving on to the next movie. I really think that that's where they're trying to go with this.
Well, the comics is such little money is the thing I disagree with you on, because the comics right now are such little money to these studios, and there's a risk versus reward. And follow me on this. So last year, right? DC Comics had to pull, they've had the problematic stuff of comic artists drawing Batman breaking ICE agents' necks, and absolute Batman fighting white supremacists. And then at the same time, they had Warner Brothers had to step in and ask the trans writer to step down off of, or pull down tweets celebrating Charlie Kirk's death, as they're writing a Red Hood book with cops Minecrafting themselves, and cheering on and doing articles cheering on like cops of all agents, ICE agents, FBI, CIA. They wanted all agents of government killing themselves in comics. And they had to scrap and pulp an entire first issue. It's media. At some point, if you're the studio, you're like the politics and the fucking nobody's checking these people. It's so problematic. I don't know if you go, you know what? It's better if we just license our books out to Dynamite, Dark Horse, Skybound, than to have a bunch of it's like such a snake pit, right? It's like that's the bigger thing is I don't know the problems that are coming with the attachment of all the radical leftists in comics to the studio. They don't want that shit. I mean, they want to be ambiguous of this when they can. I still think major studios kind of want to walk the line and sell to everybody, although they do get heavily political in some of these movies. But I mean, they're falling flat with half this shit today. So, I mean, again, there's that. Like, if the superhero movies aren't as profitable as they used to be, then are they willing to lose money in comics?
Here's something I want to add. Like, another problem in comics, like Marvel specifically. C.B. Cebulski, he's the editor-in-chief at Marvel. He's got an opportunity to be kind of the hype man. The motherfucker only talks about food. Remember when it was what, her pencils down, and he was sitting there talking with Joe Quesada, and he could have said something to reassure freelancers, like, hey, we got a plan, we got this, we got that. This motherfucker was talking about going out and supporting your local restaurants. It's the weakest fucking leadership I've ever seen in my whole fucking life. And this guy holds on to a fucking job. Shut up, Steph. But
just saying hi.
I know. Look at this. This is CB Cebulski's Twitter. 56,000. Like, that's your whole thing. Like, you're the head guy at Marvel and you got 56,000. Okay. But then I look at it, I'm just scrolling down and I'm like, oh, he's going to Kansas City. Oh, he's talking about some stuff here. hey, he's doing some things. Like he's out here kind of promoting these things. And I'm like, oh, 2023.
Oh, wow.
2023.
Wow.
2024. 2024. 2024. And 2024. This guy hasn't even posted a goddamn thing to this fucking Twitter since 2024.
2 years. Wow.
Well,
like,
I mean,
what the fuck? Aren't you excited that you have you are the main guy at Marvel fucking Comics? Nobody feels this from you, you fat fuck. Get off your fucking ass. Get on your fucking Twitter. Do fucking something. Tell these guys to fucking get excited about what they fucking do. This is what I mean when you have people that are here too fucking long. They don't give a fuck.
Just taking a paycheck.
Fuck.
Just taking a paycheck.
Bucks. And you want to know why these books get canceled after 5 or now going to get canceled after 5 fucking issues? Because it's how long has this guy been in here? 6, 7 fucking years as the EIC.
Yeah.
And when comics are crumbling, this fat fuck who look in his avatar, that's not a fucking comic book in his fucking hand. That's a fucking cheeseburger. A fucking cheeseburger.
Is that drawn by Ramos?
A cheeseburger with a knife and fork.
Fucking
communist do.
You need to know what's wrong with the comic industry. It's right there from the fucking top, and it's rotted all the way fucking down. Rob Liefeld is telling you in so many fucking words the exact same fucking thing. It is rotted. It is rotted. You got fucking Dan Slott out there desperately trying to get people to order fucking Spider-Man so he doesn't lose, I don't know, maybe his fucking job. But that motherfucker should probably lose his job. A lot of these guys should. It's all rot. They're all comfortable. They don't have the energy, the fire to go in there and make shit fucking happen. Look at Rob Liefeld. The motherfucker's like, I don't know, pushing 60, still in shape and angry as fuck. I love that. I love it. He's got fucking energy.
Yeah, but you're getting to my point. You're getting down on my point. Now make that make sense. Round that off. That they're doing this because they're being paid to do this.
I don't know if they're being paid to do it. I think they're old and tired. I think if I wanted to sabotage Marvel Comics, I would leave these guys in charge doing exactly what they're doing because they don't know what they're doing. They benefited from the natural rise of the comic book industry, and they thought whatever they were doing was making it happen. I think it just fucking happened. It was just a natural recovery. Look, some good hits because you had some good talent peppered in there over the fucking years.
Yeah,
but these guys suck. They fucking, you don't need to pay them. They'll break the fucking thing by themselves.
So you guys think it's a managed decline?
Okay, all right. You could take all the artists at Ghost Machine and they're like letting them go do it. Nobody's giving them a competitive rate to even stuff that stuff out. Like I just feel like it's actually that one. It's by design. They lower cost of books as sales go lower to still make a profit, which is a self-fulfilling prophecy of future lower sales. We see this happen over years. CB Cebulski's not stopping it. Tom Brevoort's not stopping it. Jim Lee's not stopping it. None of the people in charge are stopping it. And it's either, it's just a trap, but these guys see the numbers. They realize they're going down, but they're not doing anything different.
I don't think they know how.
I think it's incompetence. I really do.
CB, wait, hang on. I was around working with CB. I was going around showing my portfolio. CB does know. Okay,
what's he know?
Artist, he does. He does. He was there during the Ultimates line. He was there during Civil War. He was around when they were putting the right people on books that were making big sales at Marvel.
He was around as talent coordinator when they were bringing in people that were already the big hitters that came in during CB Cebulski as talent coordinator were already in the industry. They're already big names. Steve McNiven, Lionel Yu. These were the big guys that were popping off. Dave Finch. Remember, that's what the Young Gun program. David Finch, he had already been in the industry for like 10 to
Okay,
15
so he's not
years.
fine. Yeah, but he's not even. But he knew to put people that would on books that would sell books. Those still
It's
people
not
still
that hard to
exist and they're
say
not
put
being
Dave
hired.
Finch on a book, Shane, or Steve
What?
McNiven. That is not hard. That's not
No,
hard.
it's not. But they're purposely not doing it. You're missing my point. CB's there. CB knew to do that. They're not doing that today, John. There's a reason they're not doing that today, and it's by design.
I don't.
Can we
think
all
so,
agree
Shane.
though? Can we really all agree? Ultimate sucked. I don't care what anyone says. It was terrible.
I mean, I get what you're saying, John, that it's not genius to hire David Finch and put on the book, but David Finch is over here doing shit at Skybound. He's not over here selling Spider-Man. And Dan Slott's begging for money in the street. Like, why is that?
I would have to do huge speculation on to figure out why someone like David Finch. My guess is he's already done Batman. He's already done his big Avengers. He's already done all the stuff he probably wanted to do. He might just be bored of it. A lot of these guys might just be bored of it. You know, maybe Greg Capullo doesn't want to do another Batman. So he goes over there and does Wolverine because he never did a Wolverine run. You know what I mean? Like you gotta motivate these guys. You gotta get them excited about fucking.
You know what
working on
motivates
something.
guys, John? Money.
Money helps.
There's a
but
money problem.
you know,
There's a
someone
money
like Greg
problem. There's a
Capullo
money
and David
problem.
Finch. If you're adding up who's got the bigger bank account in comics, they're probably doing all right.
Not at Marvel.
Right.
Rates
Do
went
they
down.
need?
No,
Do
Marvel.
they need to
I know
suffer?
for a
Do
fact.
they need, hold on.
I know for
Do
a
they
fact
need to
Marvel rates
suffer
went
more?
down.
You know, do they have to
What?
like sit there and have the crack of the whip of an editor? I don't know. I don't think so. David Finch, probably not. I mean, the dude's been working solid from 1992, 93. Let's say 93. I don't know. 92, 93. Dude's been working solid. He's got his money. He worked in the big, exciting time of big paychecks. He was there for it. So, I mean, if anybody's doing okay, it's probably him. You're going to have to work a little harder to get them. But the thing is, you shouldn't have to be pulling out these guys that have been in the industry for 30 fucking years. The churn should have happened. There should have been a whole new generation of people. But what happened was everybody held on to their jobs. It became friendship. It became close bonds. Everybody knowing everybody's fucking dirty laundry and where the fucking bodies are buried. Everybody here are old men. Where are the 20-year-olds? Where's the next Rob Liefeld at? What the next bombastic, exciting fucking Marvel hire, DC hire? Where are these guys? Again, the young guns in the early 2000s were 40 years old.
It's the same thing that happened in animation. You had the unions block out all the young talent. They wouldn't bring in new talent. They kept the old talent. The old talent got way too expensive. And then the studios were like, yeah, fuck it. We're going over to Taiwan and the Philippines to make this shit, or Canada.
I had the true story. I had a letter come in from I can't tell you who the comic art pro is, but they were up and coming. And I guess I said something on Ethan's stream and they wrote me out of the blue because we talked back in the day. They had my personal email. They added some image stuff, but they also used to do some stuff at Marvel. And he basically told me, just to give me a heads up what happened to him and why they disappeared, is that he got the hell out of comics and he started working in video games because of cancel culture. And he gives me this whole personal thing because we were friendly, you know, in person and online. And he shut down his Twitter account, everything, because he just was like, it's too crazy in comics, according to him, and cancel culture. And he would use his talent and time working in another field. There is that effect here that is happening with young talent that I mean, what are you going to go into this? If you're if you're not gay, if you're not black, I mean, then what? You know, where do you stand?
It's a difficult place to be in now. 2016 onward. You know, it started getting really far
earlier. 10 years, John, 2016. That's damn near 10 years.
I know. That's when I was in.
That's a whole generation of talent gone.
Yeah,
because of that. Let me show this post.
But to that point, Shane, real quick, that new generation should have been coming in continually from 2000, 2005, 2010. Like, you shouldn't necessarily be having, 20, 30-year careers for a lot of these guys. Even John Byrne eventually had to get passed over by the new generation. It's just the way it goes. But the comic industry is just on lockdown, man. Like that's how it's felt for a long time. It's just locked the fuck down, and everybody's like really holding on tight. And all this networking, and that might be the thing too, is like a lot of these relationships are probably a lot stronger than they used to be back in the day, because, with the internet, the old era of fax machines is even gone. It's just, like communication is a lot more. And you get all these guys, let me call you on the phone. Let's talk for 30 minutes.
You have no idea.
How's your butthole today? Everything good? I'm your friend, the PTPs of the
this
world.
is basically what it means to be in comics today.
It's a poison.
I saw this tweet. And it kind of, I bookmarked it just because it's very painful. If used to, we'd be like, hey, we want to work on X-Men. Here's a guy who goes, I need y'all to jump on the news story of X-Men comics called X-Men United. It's written by Eve L.
Ewing.
The first ever black person, let alone black woman, to write a main-line X-Men story. The first issue was last week, and it was great. Need y'all to tap in. So, and I look at this guy, obviously, he hits, the boxes. But it's like, I mean, like, I don't know who the fuck this is. Why are they writing X-Men?
Yeah.
Like, I mean...
yeah, I don't know, man.
Well, because it's
black. Is she a lesbian too?
Yeah, probably. No, she's she's pansexual.
I want to see if I'm all right. I'm not blocked. All right. I'm not
yet.
here.
We'll be tomorrow.
Instagram. All right. Well, anyways, I don't know. I don't know what her demographic is. I mean, she works on Ironheart. 1919. I see a black person poking her head out. It's kind of what it is. All we got here. All right. But I'm saying that's what it's like to work in comics today. I mean, you're never going to get the big gig anymore. I mean, if you're not the right demographic, it's like it's I don't know, man. It's like there's a lot of things that have to change for comics to get back to key form. I just don't see it happening. And look, I mean, CB's not going to rock the boat. He's there with a gun to his, metaphorically to his head, because he identified as an Asian guy to write a book.
To be fired.
I mean, they blackmailed his ass. I mean, he can't do shit.
Yeah.
The idea that you would keep that motherfucker in that position, just fire him. Fire him. He's done nothing for the fucking company. Fire him. Fire Tom Brevoort. You got to fire. Why are we afraid to fire people? Get rid of them all. Clean house and get rid of a lot of these editors, especially the ones that fucking Tom Brevoort's been bringing in. Get rid of them.
But when we were reading comics, and this is a social media age, rarely ever. And I had this argument with Chris Cross on Facebook back in 2016. And I said, bro, I didn't know you were black when I was buying your books. I just up and said that publicly. And I didn't realize what I was doing and how that looked to everybody. I was like, I'll be honest with you. I didn't know you were black. Your color never mattered to me when I was buying your shit. And he was like, well, thanks, I guess. But he pissed him off. But everything now, it's about the creator's identity. I mean, why is there like this photo like floating out there? There is no Wizard magazine.
I don't care that they have publicity photos, but
no, you're missing my point, that it's about the skin color of the creator. It's not about their talent. That's my point. This wasn't common.
Well, I would want to know her background. Was she doing comics? Did she come up through Image? Like where is she being plucked from to go into, like, what's your resume?
But none of this is none of this has mattered. Sorry.
What's that?
None of this has mattered for the last 2 decades in Hollywood. Like the industry I came from, this was the going thing since the mid 2000s. It was like, it wasn't ever your portfolio, what you could do, what you brought to the table. It was what boxes can we check? What do you look like? And that's what got you promoted. That's what got you the big jobs. And that's been the way it is. And it's just worked its way into comics. And we're seeing it in comics as well. But this is corporate America. I mean, look at LinkedIn. If you go on LinkedIn, it's all of this in every industry. It's this shit. This is corporate America.
Yeah. I'm looking at this itty bitty tiny Magneto back here, and it's fucking with me. I get its perspective and everything, but that looks wonky as fuck.
What? Oh, this cover here.
I don't know what it is. I'm just saying it's.
Ooh, look at that! Look at that cake! Look at that butt on Rogue there. Oh, butt crack.
It's like one of those weird door cam angle things. I don't know. It's wonky, but yeah, I don't know. It's like if the heads of these companies wanted to change new management, if they wanted comics to sell, they would have changed management. There's a reason the management is staying where they are. That's my point. It's that simple. If they wanted a different result, you would change leadership. They don't. They actually, I believe they everything's going according to plan.
Zakanian, member for 2 months. Murder, She Wrote hype. He's just hyping Murder, She Wrote, I guess. Comics Exposed for $10. John, why couldn't you be on CG Live at all to help promote Lopresti's new Indiegogo? What did Lopresti ever do to you? Why be so disrespectful to stream over his Indiegogo promotion? This is not right. Ors and I can't read. Oh, Ors and all. Well, I don't think I'm disrespectful for streaming over his Indiegogo promotion by doing my regularly scheduled show. If anything, they're coming over top of my regularly scheduled show. Not that I have any problem with them. They're more power to them. I don't give a shit. Why can I be at CG Live? Because I didn't feel like doing 4 hours at CG Live and then wrapping up the last 3 hours of my energy trying to do my show. So I decided to put my energy into my show. Now, if I wasn't hosting tonight, maybe I would have popped in there. But I got dreams too. So, I got to do my show. My show is the important thing here, guys. My show. Going on to help promote all these other guys that don't come up and support me. Like, you want me to go out of my way to help people that don't come out of their way to help me. Well, like, what do you want? So, good luck to those guys. Wish them all well. They don't need me. They're fine. Comics Exposed for $5. Since Joe is gone, are you bringing up Lopez to promote? Nope. That would be really nice. We should be promoting him today. Promoting him promotes others. Nope. Not doing that. This show is not a open door show, guys, or you, Comics Exposed, because no one else is bringing this up. It's not the intent of the show. The intent of the show is to do a show with a regular panel. So nobody gets the link unless there's something special going on. Caveman Forever for $5. Optimus would still fold her over and transform her guts.
Yeah, that's the weird part. Is that was his girlfriend, and she was like, now I'm remembering, she was leading the resistance on Cybertron in his absence.
Yeah, that's what I read. I didn't know anything about her until I saw that, and then I just did a quick kind of read up on her and said, yeah, she was a resistance leader on Cybertron while he was over here on Earth, and now he's been whatever fucking overthrown by his fucking girlfriend. Weird.
It would be cooler if she transformed into a toaster oven. That would be cool.
It's like, I don't know. It's like, you want, well, I don't know. I guess she's qualified. I don't know. They say she's a resistance leader. I guess she's qualified to lead. I was about to say, it's kind of like Michelle Obama becoming president. Like, why? Because what? She was married to the guy. Rashima Tara for $2. Now that you own a Wonder Woman omnibus, how's it being gay? Referring to my John Byrne. We talked about this last night for a good while. we're flipping on through here, having a good discussion about it. Well, I was trying. Shane, probably want to talk.
I can't get past the colors or something gay. Like I can appreciate it's drawn well in places, but the way they handled it, I mean, they were really making it gay.
Yeah.
Would you say that the colors are better or worse than David Finch's latest book?
Wait,
worse.
what? Huh? Colors? Oh, the orange thing. No, these colors on
Orange
Wonder
Avatar.
Woman. The intro is actually pretty good, but the David Finch book is all orange or yellow or something, right?
It's Orange Avatar.
Yeah.
I don't like that. I don't like either of them. I don't like the colors really on either of those. That book or this book. This book is okay in the beginning, but then somebody else is getting in there and they get all kind of like white. It just becomes very airy. Everything is like barely colored. It's like that far from just everything being white, and I'm like, what the fuck is going on here? So I don't know. You guys can go watch that stream. I go over all that in detail if you feel like it. So I believe it was yesterday. But yeah, the David Finch stuff is just everything's fucking orange.
Yeah,
whatever.
It's orange on orange and then yellow splashes. Of yellow.
Yeah. So
a
it's
little
just
brown.
whatever.
It's
not.
brown.
I'm not in love with it. Give me Steve Oliff and Brian Haberlin again. I talked about those guys to death yesterday. You guys can go check that out. But orange like Shane's cam. Shane, you are a little orange today, then. You fucking around with your settings over there?
I don't know. Like my camera depends on what my background light is. Like if I change my lamps, then it changes the hue of my face. But I don't know. I don't know. Maybe Wodenshire. I'm keeping you guessing. I'm waiting for that book to have a black and white edition.
Oh yeah, that'll be awesome. Just get black and white edition.
Oh, the
with David
Finch. Yeah. I've only seen a little bit. I don't know. If there's a black and white, I definitely get it. So David Finch is great. For a pushing what 55, 60-year-old man. Love him. But not as much as I love Silence Do Good. Woo!
Hey. Yeah, so we got a misprint. Our printer sent out an entire run instead of the physical proof. So they messed up, and their mess up is our gain for everybody. So we're going to be selling a misprint, shipping you guys a misprint for $10. And so this is your chance to get this book. It's a great book. It's about a teenage Ben Franklin's traveling through time, fighting some bad guys. Just check it out. $10. In the misprint, it's one page that's misprinted. Let me see if I can pull it up. And it's not that big of a deal. It's just one page. There was a I left the template on right there.
Hold on. Let me make it big. What are we?
I can't even see it. You probably can't even see it on my camera. Basically, I just
there's like a fine line.
The guide, yeah, the guidelines.
Yeah, can you hold
my
it
camera
closer?
doesn't focus very good though.
Oh,
so it
Yeah,
doesn't
we can't even see
autofocus. But there's like just some, the lettering guidelines that I left on. That's the misprint. So we're sending that out, but it's a nice foil cover. And then the logo's a little bit different. So this is the original one. It's got some black there, and then there's no black there. So that's the two differences. And so yeah, we're gonna be launching volume 2 this summer, like coming up pretty soon, like the next couple of months. So get this book now, because volume 2 is gonna be coming. We're gonna be launching volume 2.
Beautiful. Guys, go check it out. Silence Do Good. Appreciate all of y'all. Let me see what else I got to pull up here. Oh, there was this Steve Rogers is returning for the what is it, the Doomsday movie.
Yeah,
but he's still not going to be Cap. Apparently they're going to keep that black dude Anthony Mackie as Captain America, which I don't know. I'm not sure they're going to do that.
Bucky should have been Cap, man.
With multiple, like the multiverse stuff, wouldn't you just bring them both back? Because you're gonna have to bring Cap back as a young man. Like, no one wants to see old Cap walking around. You know what I mean? So you're gonna bring him back as a young man, and he's gonna probably have his old school Captain America suit, and then you're gonna have Mackie there, and they're probably gonna team up, high five, whatever, make out. I don't know what the fuck to do. So
goose each other a little bit.
Yeah. So yeah, I don't know. That just seems like kind of a big leap that he won't be in that Captain America suit. But who knows? I don't know.
The more I think about it, the more like I don't know if like some of this stuff backfiring and not panning out, like Black Captain America not working out better than it did. I don't know if it's actually cementing the fact that Marvel Publishing needs to go away.
What do you mean?
So, I mean, you go back to 2020, 2016, 2015, all new, all difference coming out. That's where we got Falcon, Captain America, Black Captain America, female Thor, like this, all this second generation of woke, diverse characters. As about the same time they were like Iceman's gay. If like right there, female Thor didn't work out, Black Captain America is not working out. I think it might be one of the lower performing Marvel movies. Is that right? Or am I making that up?
No, it's one of the lowest. Yeah. I think it's top 5.
So, I mean, like to the suits, they look at the Marvel Comics publishing and they're like, this is what these guys give us.
Yeah.
And it just
like they set us up.
Yeah, it's like Hollywood's not going to blame themselves. They're going to blame this other division
R&D,
that's making this shit.
Always.
Yeah. So I don't know. Like and then the weird thing about how woke they went and representation and everything is, and that's, I've always said this, I was like, even with the gay Superman thing, is like the fuck up isn't, and they're like, it's not really Superman. I'm like, yeah, but that's not your problem. The problem is that you can't un-gay it now. You can't get rid of this character. You can't get the gay out of Superman now, because if you do, you're phobic.
Yeah, it'll actually be offensive to ungay, like, to take the dick out of Bobby Drake's mouth.
So, like, Marvel has real data. We need to bring Chris Evans back. People don't like Howard Mackie, Captain America. The toys don't sell. Nobody ordered them. This movie sucked. They have real, and they're like, fuck. They're like, Jesus, we need Chris Evans. Can you please come back? Yeah. But you're not Captain America. Well, why not? We can't call you Captain America because, and it's shitting on the black man's achievement. It's like it's like, I don't know, man. It's like you're negotiating with terrorists when it comes to the leftist. It's like you're fucked.
Yeah, you're walking on a razor's edge.
Howard Mackie
with any creative decision.
I said Howard Mackie. Howard Mackie's a comic writer. Anthony Mackie.
Yeah.
Yeah. Whatever. I mean, it's whatever. I'm not even really looking forward to this movie right now. When does Doomsday come out? Is that this summer or?
I think fall.
Yeah, they stopped showing. I think it is. They stopped showing these trailers because the views kept going lower and lower each one of them.
Oh, yeah. The marketing is really bad. I mean, whoever they hire for the marketing, they need to fire because it is really bad.
Yeah, and then when like everybody complains about like the Superman, it only made 600 million. With this cast, how much money do they need to make to fucking break even?
Well, the fucking Robert Downey Jr. They probably had to sell organs to pay that guy. Like
well, they probably gave him a good chunk on the percentage or the
back
points,
end,
right?
the percentage. Yeah, but
Christmas time.
Christmas movie, yeah. But that's a big payday right there. I mean, he's gonna be able to demand what he wants. He's probably obviously he's the highest paid guy there. And then Chris Evans, you could see the trickle down who's they're having to pay to come back. And I don't know. Like, did Marvel sign them up for 3 or 4 movies, or are they just coming in for one appearance and they're out? I don't know.
Yeah, that first movie is going to be, or it seems like it's going to be. Are they filming them back to back? Are they filming any of these movies back to back? Didn't they say they had Robert Downey Jr. in for 2?
Yeah. Because it's a 2-part movie, right?
It is.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, I think they're going to be doing them for fall, and it's going to be this Christmas and then next Christmas. That's what they're paying. I think.
Well, that's cool. I'm glad we're gonna have a year to year. I like it when they film things back to back. Let's get more serious. Like what was it? Lord of the Rings, right? That was pretty close.
Yeah,
year to year
Christmases in a row.
Year to year.
Man, I'm more excited for that Spider-Man thing than I am this. And I can't put my finger on it. Like that doesn't make sense to me. And I'm not even sure if the isn't Spider-Man in that? Am I making that up?
Probably. Why wouldn't it be?
I think he makes a cameo, but I don't think he has a major role. I could be wrong. I could be talking out of turn, but I think just
without some big trailer for the Doomsday, then I'm right now I'm definitely more on board for the Spider-Man one. I'm excited to see like the ninjas and stuff. And I'm like, okay, that's cool. Let's see how that goes cinematically.
But it feels fun.
And it looks awesome.
It feels fun though. It feels
like
it just reminds me of like late 80s, early 90s Spider-Man comics, and I'm excited. Whereas this, the way I don't know how the film is, but the way the marketing's going, it's just more of the same last 6 to 8 years of Marvel that's really been shit, man.
Yeah, I'm gonna wait for the trailer. On this. I'm hopeful we're gonna get something going on with Supergirl pretty soon because isn't that movie supposed to be out in either June or July?
Oh, yeah, it's coming out this summer.
Yeah. So let's get something. I heard there were reshoots or that they took the main guy and they made him, I don't know, revamp them or something, or made him meaner. I don't know what it is. Made him more important. You got Lobo. There's a lot of questions over there. June, Rashma. Yeah.
Oh, is it June?
Yeah. Strife says,
I'll tell you, man, that
Mackie should steal the shield and go to jail.
Yeah, I know it's the other side of it, but that Zaslav guy made out like a bandit. Like he really bought that company and flipped it for fucking. He's set.
Yeah, isn't he getting like was it like 600 million or something out of that deal?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
No, that I think you might be mixed. That was Ben Affleck. With the AI company.
Oh no. Okay, all right. How much did Zaslav get?
I'll see if I got it bookmarked, but it was more or about
like
the same.
Over $1 billion? Like
it was something stupid.
600 million.
No, maybe
Affleck
stupid. Sold it for more. Maybe Affleck's made more. But the fact that he was able to flip it, and he might still have like a type of like a role in the company on top of that. I'm looking
June 26th. Originally, when it was the Netflix deal, Zaslav was going to hang around. I don't know if that's still the case because now it's Paramount, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Whatever. Let me hit up some super chats here while you're doing whatever you're pulling up there, Shane. Okay. Comics exposed for 5. John, when you say that you have dreams too, what do you mean by that? What are your dreams made of? Are they sour dreams, sweet dreams? Please share. Usually I'm falling.
Is comics exposed a woman?
No, I don't think so. I guess could be. It's a genderless name, but I assume everyone's a dude. Yeah. What do you mean by that? I mean that I got my own shit to worry about. Comics exposed.
Right, I found it.
John, who is your favorite gay comic character that you would ungay if you could? I know you have a list. Ungay away. Give us your top 3 you ungay. God damn. I would ungay all of them. Like
every single one.
Like, yeah, every last one. Whatever. I would keep the gay ones gay, and I would ungay, all these X-Men, Kitty Pryde, fucking Bobby for sure. Bobby would probably Bobby Drake. I just think like I feel like someone brought up Bobby Drake and the Portasio run, and he had that Asian girlfriend Opal, right? But like that would be fun to be working with. Shane, Yellow Fever for Bobby.
Mm-hmm.
So I would definitely ungay him and make him a fucking pimp, and he's slaying Strange all day long. I'm Gonna fuck the
You know
gay
what's
out of him.
criminal
I don't
about
know.
the Bobby Drake thing is the real reason that Bobby Drake is gay is they needed an original X-Men to make gay. Now, what I normally would have done if I was in that position and I had to take one of the original 5 X-Men and make gay, I would either do you can't do I would Angel. Like I would have just said Angel's gay.
Well, he
No,
was,
it's
right?
Archangel?
And then I would say Apocalypse made him straight when he made him Archangel.
Oh. Well, what is
I
it?
would
What
have just
wasn't he though? He wasn't. I mean, they did make him gay in the movies. I remember that.
Archangel
X-Men
was
3.
fucking cool, man.
Yeah, Archangel was
yeah, that's
badass.
what I'm saying.
Yeah.
I would say Angel is gay, and then Apocalypse fixed him when he made him Archangel. And made him straight. They missed the joke, John. Like that's what I would have solved that problem. I would have been the guy at Marvel, like I got this. I got this.
Yeah.
Okay,
see.
David Zaslav, I found it. David Zaslav will receive $887 million as compensation for the Paramount Warner Brothers merger.
I don't feel like
Meanwhile,
I was that far off. 600 and
No,
some odd.
600 million was what I told you the other night. That was Ben Affleck sold an AI company to Netflix for 600 million. Look, there's 2 numbers floating around. So those are the big
They're just
winners.
big numbers.
Lately.
I don't know, man.
Those are the big
they're
winners right now in Hollywood.
They're taking the money and running all over the fucking place. So whatever.
Yeah.
It's the end times. I don't know what to tell you. Bear Woman is terrible at beefing. Oh, what is a shot at Beowulf? How dare you, Woden shot?
Those 2 are fighting, man.
Are they? Oh. Wish I could bring them together in peace and harmony. There's a AI Val Kilmer movie being produced. How do you feel about that? It was a movie he was going to do before he died. He was very excited to do it, but then he died. So they said to the family, "Hey, I got to see if we AI him in the movie."
You want to talk about guys that are going to stay in positions way too long and not let young talent in? AI is going to definitely ensure that in movies. We're gonna see a lot less new faces, and it's gonna be the same tired faces over.
Well, I think you're gonna have, and like I like the idea. You know what I mean? Like we can get a young Brad Pitt, we can get a young Val Kilmer in a movie. I feel like that would be fun. But I think there's going to be AI actors. Like I think Paramount or whatever, they're going to build a brand, a stable of AI actors that you're going to say, well, that one is its own thing. It's going to have its own, Twitter, its own Instagram, whatever. They're going to play it up like it's a real thing. It's going to probably have a music career, like in real life, and then you're going to watch the hologram of it. You know what I mean? Like that's what they're probably going to be developing. And then you're going to watch all the movies that the AI characters in. If it makes money, they're going to do it.
Yeah.
Well,
it's already happening in advertising. I mean, they're doing it in advertising right now. And so as it gets better, it's just going to make its way. It's going to then make its way into television, and then it's going to make its way. Because there are commercials.
These actors, like a Val Kilmer is like a brand, that means something to us. It's not going to mean anything to, kids these days as they grow older. They'll probably have AI, like you have your companion for like Grok. So your girlfriend or your AI companion might be in these movies too, right?
Yeah.
Like she's going to be a real life rock star and you're going to be dating a copy of that thing. You're going to have a real relationship and she's going to be like, "Hey, Sean, my new movie's coming out. You going to be there tonight, baby?" And you're going to be like, "Yeah, I love being manipulated by my AI phone, my AI girlfriend."
Yeah,
"Hey, my new album just came out, Sean. You going to pick up a copy?"
I mean, I wrote an entire comic book on this. It's called Silence Too Good, and it's now $10 with a misprint. So go get the misprint.
Go check it out.
No,
guys.
seriously. I mean, this is going to be the future. I think eventually people are going to get tired, and we're going to see a mass amount of people unplug. which will be good, but it's gonna be a while. Like we're definitely gonna be inundated with it for a while.
I have predicted that there will be a rise in live theater again.
Yeah.
So, people will be up on stages. Maybe they have, big screens behind them. I don't know. But I think you might find somebody like a Brad Pitt or something like that, playing some older role on a stage in 10 years.
Yeah.
Just so these actors can be acting and without being in whatever they call it, like the volume, these sets with no people to play against except for a fucking tennis ball. You know what I mean? Like, I think even actors are going to want to come back to that. So AI John into the Jack show with Kelsey. Yep, we've talked about that stuff. Getting an AI Kelsey.
The big talking point here is like, how would Val Kilmer feel about this? Was AI a thing while he's still alive? Did he know this was there? Did he say it's okay?
Well, AI technically probably wasn't a thing, but these guys all knew this was coming. Even Robin Williams, when he offed himself, and that was I think almost 10 years ago, wasn't it? It was a while ago.
Yeah.
But Robin Williams had it in his will, and he said, "Hey, I don't want to be part of this digital library for like 10 years after my death. And then you can start putting me into commercials or whatever." So his daughter, Zelda, I think her name was, named after the video game because Robin Williams was a big gamer. But that's like what I believe. I think it was something like 10 years after his death. Then she, or maybe a wife, I don't know if he was married, whoever is the executor of his
I think it's working kind of like, like Tolkien, right? His family owns the license now to all of his works. I think it's the same thing. It's just like whoever inherits your estate is going to be selling your likeness.
Yeah, that's where I'm
robots.
going. Like, Dr. Seuss, like for years wouldn't I guess do a live action Grinch movie or some bullshit like that. He dies and then his family quickly signs it off, and we get that Ron Howard movie. So that's kind of something here that, because there's a whole generation of actors that are going to be dying out. Whether they protest this or not, it's really going to be up to the people who have their estate, I guess. I don't know.
The celebrity could put it, I would assume you could actually put it to where you would not allow your likeness to be used. You
probably could
make something, what is it, posthumous, posthumous, where you're just like, I don't want anybody touching my likeness from here on out. And that might happen. But the thing with that too is like, okay, so say you do that. If I'm a company, I'm just going to make a variation of you. I'm going to make it's you, but it's not you. Your nose is maybe a little bigger. The eyes are a little bit off, but it's still maybe your mannerisms or, whatever it is I liked about you. It doesn't matter ultimately.
They're doing that with the AI voice actors, right? There's one you'll hear videos and one sounds like Walter Goggins and it's not Walter Goggins, but it sounds like him. The other sounds like Morgan Freeman. So they're already doing that. It's totally.
Well, actually, I think Morgan
gross,
Freeman signed away his voice. I think he's already been
he did.
Yeah.
I'm talking about just like when you're watching YouTube videos, there'll be commercials that come up. They're clearly not. They did not pay for that, and it's they're still.
But I tell you, I am excited. I think it would be fun if once AI has matured and it has like the subtleties of actual actors that you might appreciate, growing up, watching them for all these years. I wouldn't mind watching a movie and we see long dead actors in here just walking in and playing a role. So maybe a Mickey Rooney or someone like that hops in, boom, this movie coming out next week starring Mickey Rooney. And, it's going to be like a fucking Cannonball Run or Caddyshack. And you see all these fucking people, all these old faces from way back when, and they're playing straight up parts. Full on roles. Is just going to be like any animated movie, but it's going to look fucking real. I think that'd be kind of fun. I think that'd be fun to check out when AI is better. Right now, there's too many kind of flaws and whatnot, but once they really zero that in,
2 more years.
James Dean, Marlon Brando, everybody's in this fucking movie. I'm just pulling out names, but
no, that's what I'm saying. We're not going to see a lot of new talent. We're going to go through decades of old talent that everyone of movies that we like. And we're going to see them in new movies. We're going to see John Wayne, and we're going to see James Dean. We're going to see Steve McQueen, and then we're going to see all of the newer talent, like Tom Cruise and Val Kilmer. And
that's us.
Getting a new.
We have a desire. We have a desire for that. Kids,
I think
they're gonna watch. I don't even know who kids watch these days. They're gonna watch some fucking YouTuber up on there. I want to see Logan Paul again. Whenever he,
it'll be those guys.
Yeah. So, but
I mean,
us,
a lot of Gen Z are really into the older movies though, so they're gonna want to see. I bet you they'll want to see new stuff with the old. I just think it's going to be.
We would fuel it though. It'd be us. We would fuel
Probably,
that.
yeah.
They would
Gen X
benefit
would
from that. But they're.
I mean, they made
their interests are not in the 1950s. It's maybe the 1980s, 1990s, and then the next generation is going to carry that forward. It's all gonna drown out, disappear. But eventually, there will be the straight up AI actors, and that's what people are going to like.
So they just did a Sean Connery commercial for bonding for your dentures. Have you guys seen that?
Really?
Yeah. It's an AI. I'm trying to find it right now. I just made me think of that. Like, it's like a dentures commercial. Someone made it with him and I think his
Paranoid Android for 2. Looking forward more to Supergirl and Dune 3. I'm right now. I mean, whatever. I want a new Supergirl trailer. I want to get excited for it. Shane's gonna say it's gay. I never heard of. He's gonna be like, I never heard a man, a comic fan, say I can't wait for that Supergirl trailer, except for John Malin. Anyways, I am looking forward to it. I want it to be good. I want it to be successful. I want this whole thing, and I've already said there are flaws with James Gunn where he needs to be reeled in. But I've never thought I'd be like, I'm looking forward to a fucking Supergirl movie, but I am. And Jason Momoa as Lobo, probably fun. Probably going to be fun. I just wish everything was in the tone of Superman, and he's already said all these movies are going to be in the director's visions, and so they're not going to be as colorful. They're going to be a little bit different. Even the DCEU with lanterns, it's a little bit different, a little bit harder. But that guy, Jon Stewart, he's been announced that he's going to be in Man of Tomorrow. But I also imagine everybody is going to be in Man of Tomorrow, unless they kill Hal Jordan. Maybe they do that. So it's possible.
He is old, right? He's getting old.
But the plot is him passing the ring. So, he might just, I don't know, he just fucking dies. I don't know. Wait and see.
Yeah, I can't find
I'm actually the one trailer I've been most excited about. It's so stupid. It may because it just feels different. Is Street Fighter.
Oh yeah.
It just seems like refreshing. I don't know what about it. Like, and I expect it to be shit. There was like some new making of feature that was going around, like not a trailer per se, but just the director and some of the crew, and you can see them dressed up, the guy, his hair, you can see it at different angles. Awesome. And it's like, it feels like it's different enough to be entertaining. Like, I want to go see that in the theater. Some of the Supergirl movie, not so much. The Mortal Kombat movie, I don't know. Like, that's what I'm feeling lately.
Yeah.
Well, it feels like it was
a trailer.
What?
Wait for a trailer. Like
for what? Supergirl?
Yeah, with Supergirl. I mean, like we're in like a lull right now. So I mean, the Spider-Man thing, it feels like the first thing that's came. Well, I guess we talked about the Green Lantern show. There's a trailer for that.
Yeah, that trailer wasn't too bad. It wasn't great, but it wasn't terrible.
Yeah. So
I feel like the Street Fighter one feels so different because it feels like it was made by people that loved the video game franchise. that's why it looks like the video game. It clearly was designed, like the character design and set dressing and everything was. They were either fans or they did their homework, and I think that's one reason why it feels so awesome.
Well, Spider-Man trailers feels good right now.
Yeah, it does.
You know, like
it really does.
You know, I want these things to do well. I'm a comic book fan, so I want comic book. I remember when it was like there were no comic book movies. You know, Superman, whatever. You know what I mean? Like you're not getting anything, and then boom, you get Batman. I think you get Blade down the way. You know, and you're like, oh man, someday we're gonna get a fucking Spider-Man movie, and we get a Spider-Man movie. It's a huge fucking hit. Rolls over, I don't know, 10 years, almost 10 years. We get a fucking Iron Man, and that ignites everything. You know, we get a big, huge comic book film boom. And it's like, dang, in my lifetime, all that shit happened. You know, good stuff and bad. So I'm excited. I want these things to be successful just because I love comics. And when they're not, then I get disappointed, you know? So, you know, if something looks like shit, I'll say it looks like shit. But I'm going to try to see the good in things. Like Superman. It's also that's what I learned from Superman, Shane. I'm going to try to see the good in things.
Try to see the good in you, John. Here, share my screen. Here's this new teaser trailer for Street Fighter.
All right.
We wanted to officially invite you. Do you accept the fight? Yeah.
All of us, we're going to do our best to honor the characters.
That was right there. That's the Chun-Li girl that's posing with him. Kind of cute. Ain't gonna lie.
Yeah.
Honor the characters and to bring them to life in the best way they've ever been brought.
That's a real set, which we don't get a lot of lately. So
that's awesome.
Kind of cool.
Honor the characters and to bring them to life in the best way they've ever been brought. Ever.
All I know is this motherfucker kicked my ass on Street Fighter. He'd stack quarters up at the fucking arcade. I believe he will make this movie good.
みんなそのストリートファイター大好きで、自分たちと同じようなファンでいてくれ。
That's pretty cool. This giant statue of Bison.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know. That's cool.
同じようなファンでいてくれてるっていう子がすごく安心材料の一個で。
We're all big Street Fighter fans.
I played it on my PS4.
I'm falling for this girl pretty hard. She's got a good personality. I like her.
PS4, what a child.
No, seriously.
PS4, my PS5.
Yeah, this guy, he's fun.
Wait, they have PS5s?
Yeah, there's a PS5 now.
Damn.
I have a PS.
I'm like, I was playing it.
I was obsessed with Street Fighter. I just hit the button so fast and then see what happens.
Wait, why are these guys in this movie? I don't want to see 50 Cent.
It's like
yeah, he's Balrog. He's the black boxer guy, John. He's
Andrew
Balrog.
Schultz. I don't want to see Andrew Schultz. Who the fuck is he?
Yeah. I don't know. He's
I played it on my PS4, my PS5.
I was obsessed with Street Fighter. I just hit the button so fast and then see what happens.
すごく難しいことをすごくスマートに達成してくれ
Look at that fucking dude. Look how big that guy is.
Damn.
Yeah.
Look at Guile's hair and the fucking tattoo on his arm.
Oh yeah, I saw a short with him, and he said at one point he was walking on the set and he was Guile. Like he felt it. Like he was arrogant.
Yeah.
Like he thought he was the shit.
Is that Cody Rhodes? That's Cody Rhodes.
Yeah,
right?
yeah,
Cody Rhodes. Yeah.
てると思ってます。自分が知ってるストリートファイターはこれだ。
Nakayama knows Street Fighter better than anyone.
Here's the guy who brought us a modern Street Fighter, and he
Look
wants
at that hair.
That's awesome.
Like that shit. That shit.
Better than anyone.
Like,
Here's
how
the
does
guy
he walk through doors?
who brought us a modern Street.
Look at that.
Well, he's probably you probably have to be kind of short, I guess.
He is pretty. He's not that tall.
Yeah.
Street Fighter, and he wants to play.
Good luck.
But it's definitely no fair He knows things.
Never played Street Fighter against an Asian.
That's okay.
Yeah, one more.
So is
I
it
just like the
like
vibe of this. I just like
yeah.
the vibe of it.
Is it like those movies? So it's like you had like Love Actually, New Year's Day. So that's like those movies, but for nerds and video games. They're doing that. They're taking that strategy.
Dude, I bet you this actually mops the money up. I think that two of the biggest movies that are getting ready to come out is the new Mario movie, and then this. I believe those are the two big money makers this year. I'm predicting this will bring big box office. And they haven't even shown Jason Momoa as Blanca yet. They have there's an image of him that's like a product image. It looks like they're just basically doing like the Hulk shit with him, like where it's just his face, and then they're putting him, you know, like they're modeling a CG character off of him, but it looks like to the game. So because there's a lot of game people that love Street Fighter, and even the old movie people still love it. Like, so I mean, they'll probably put a shitty line in there just to go viral. And I predict this thing's gonna make a lot of money.
There, yeah, you know, it looks fun, I guess. What's a lot of money? Let's put a number. What's a lot of money, Shane? $5?
What do you mean? I don't know.
I want to get you on record, sir.
I don't know.
I think it's going to do.
Sonic movies make whatever Sonic movies make. I think this will make that.
Oh, it'll make more than the Sonic movies.
And the Sonic
Let's
movies
get some
are
numbers. What are we
profitable.
talking here? What are we talking? What's
Jesus
a Sonic
Christ,
movie?
John, Google a Sonic movie
box office. What? How many Sonic movies are there?
2, 3.
It says Sonic Hedgehog surpassed 1 billion total global box office.
Yeah, I'm gonna say 1.8.
Yeah,
1.8
I'm saying
billion?
closer to 2.
Yeah, I think it's gonna make 1.8.
Street Fighter is a big global thing. That's the thing you kind of got to look at.
Hold on.
Like, yeah.
Hold on. I think they're adding. Are they adding the other movie? Are they adding them all together? Sonic box.
Somebody said 84 million in the opening weekend. Let me look at the chat.
All right, I'm gonna look at Wikipedia here.
Somebody says it made 84 million opening weekend. Sheldon,
is that domestic or worldwide?
Movie? That sounds domestic.
What was the total? Why is it so hard to find the fucking total for this one movie?
Because they brag about opening weekend. It eats up Google. I don't even know. After a while, they quit counting. They just don't total it up. After they get through the marketing part of it, they usually don't really add it all together anymore.
All right, Sonic 1 total box. Okay, the first Sonic the Hedgehog movie in 2020. Man, they churned these out, didn't they? Grossed a total of approximately 319 million at the worldwide box office. This total includes 148.9 million domestic, 170 international. It was a major box office success. Notably becoming the highest grossing video game adaptation domestically in time of its release. So it did very well. So 319 million Sonic 1. What else do they have? The Mario Brothers, right?
Yeah. Which is coming out with a sequel. That also did really well box office wise.
Mm-hmm.
Super Mario Bros. 2023 was a massive commercial success, grossing over $1.3 billion. Okay, so that's huge. All right, so are we talking Sonic numbers or are we talking fucking Mario?
I think it'll be closer to Mario. I think it'll be closer to Mario because Sonic, I like Sonic, but like, I don't know. I feel like it's closer to. I think it's
let's
higher
get numbers
Sonic,
on this,
but not
guys.
Super Mario.
Let's get
I think
numbers.
it's higher than Sonic, but not what.
I need numbers. I want everybody
I'm trying
pinned
to answer
down.
you. I'm trying to answer you. I'm saying it's in between. It will be higher than Sonic, but it will be lower than Super Mario. It'll be in between. That's not me playing.
Narrow it
safe.
down,
That's...
Shane. We talking 700 mil, 800 mil? What are we talking? You're offering
just
a
to move the conversation
gap.
along. I'm gonna say 700 million.
Thank you, Sean. What are you gonna say?
I'm gonna readjust and say 1.2 billion.
Oh, well, you're still going strong with that. You think Street Fighter is gonna hit harder than Mario? Mario's a huge franchise.
Mario was 1.3, right? I think it's gonna do a little bit less, but it's huge. I feel like it's really big globally. I think it's going to do better globally than it will do domestically. I'm saying 1.2.
Yeah, globally it's going to be huge because it's I mean, Japan. It's Capcom. It's going to sell overseas.
I'm going to lowball you guys, so you can call me a bitch, a sucker, and all that after the. I'm going to say. What did you say, Shane? 800 or 700?
700.
700.
I'm just saying it's in between. I'm not
going to say 500. No, you don't get to say in between one big.
Yeah, I do. I
gap.
do get to say that.
I got to do whatever I want.
You're saying 700. I'm saying.
No, you said 700. I said between.
I'm saying 500,000. You don't get to say in between. Shay, God damn it. John, I'm not trying to hate. I'm just thinking like Sonic is like fun, you know. I mean, shit, they shot 3 of these movies out.
All right, here's my logic. The violence in this, even though it's fun martial arts violence, you're gonna have gamers that watch it, and you're just gonna have dudes that want a karate movie watch it.
Yeah,
and you're also gonna have fans of all the influencers that they hired. You're gonna have wrestling fans go and watch it. You're gonna have 50 Cent fans go and watch it. That's why they have all those people from all these different areas, because it's like that's what they're trying to bank on.
That's the part. Yes, that is a big part of it. Yeah. And Jason Momoa is still in it, and they haven't even rolled him out to promote to push this. They haven't even shown his character in the trailer yet. So they're saving that for the last bit of promo. And then there's our big Hollywood star that everybody knows from Game of Thrones or DC movies or whatever. There he is. The Minecraft movie that made a shit ton of money, he was in it. So it's actually built to do better than Sonic.
Yeah, I'm probably completely wrong, but I'm still saying 1.2 because fuck it, why not?
I think I'm going to double down on my 500 because Sonic 3 made 491 to 492 million total worldwide box office. So it's right around 500 million for Sonic. And I think with Sonic is I'm like, it's cute. It's cute. Little kids are going to want to see it. Moms are going to want to take their kids out to it. You know, dads are going to have to drag their whole families out to watch somebody getting, I don't know, punched through the fucking head and their brain comes out. And I don't know, you know, I think Sonic is probably going to be more successful than Street Fighter. And I could be wrong. I don't know.
I have no idea. Technically, Street Fighter is known to be a bigger franchise than Sonic. I'm a gamer, and I would say if I had to say which is a bigger franchise out of all 3, Super Mario, Street Fighter, or Sonic the Hedgehog, Sonic the Hedgehog is the smaller franchise.
Yeah.
I'm sticking with 500 million for Street Fighter. I think that's fair. I think all the fighting fans can, you know, struggle it up to meet the heights of that little cute hedgehog.
Now, if I thought it looked realistic, like muted colors and not fun, and not with the attitude they keep showing with it, I'd be like, because everything, all the sets, the lights, the color, everything has an attitude about it. And I'm like, okay, that if it didn't have that, I would say it would do worse than Sonic.
Oh, like I would say 70 million. I think it would bomb if that was the case. It would be 70 million tops. If it was like serious, had a serious tone, and they were trying to be all like dramatic about it, it would fucking.
Because I think people were kind of turned off on all these properties trying to be ultra serious.
Mm-hmm.
You know, like, and that's what's refreshing about it, or at least why I'm excited for it, because it's like a colorful, fun property. Nothing about it looks serious. I don't know the fucking plot. I don't care.
Speaking of fighting, Shane Davis's King Kong versus 232 Inglorious Rex Volume 3 comic book second chance campaign. Shane?
Yeah, man.
Yeah, I am wrapping up the last batch of pages on this, so jump on board with this Monster Mayhem book. We are looking for funding. We're going to close it out first 30 Sunday. And we are going to be doing another 30, but we won't go in demand. So if you guys want to get on board, get a copy of it, secure your copy, please do. We have a main glass, we have a main shirt. We actually do, if you missed out on Anatomic, and those are shipping out now, you are able to still buy a copy of this. One of the things I want to point out, there's two top sellers in this that aren't going to be around too much longer. One of them is the Aaron L. Fetchy cover for 232 Beast Mode. There's a limited quantity of that, and our printer did lose 2 boxes. So what's there is there, and there's only 200 copies of that. And we're short on the normal Beast Mode. If you already bought it in the previous campaigns, you're fine. But if you haven't, and you're like, well, I was waiting to hear people talk about it first, you really get it while you still can, because I don't know if we're going to have many to go up on our store. The other thing is the lenticular cover. I think there's like less than 80 of these available. This is a very complicated gimmick cover. It's a plate mounted on the book. We're having to go between 2 printers to do this, and it does cost more, but it is a really nice effect. If you go full screen on me, John, I got it pulled up here. So it's a really nice effect. There's less than probably 80 of these available. We cannot print more than our number of plates. So once these are gone, they're gone. So if it's a really nice effect, it doesn't even look real when I hold it up on screen.
It looks
really.
so cool, man. So
yeah.
cool.
The print technology on this shit is so wild. The logo is the only thing that doesn't move. It's so weird looking at it on screen. But
I want to dip my balls in it.
Nice. Get all up in it. It's crazy, man, that we're able to make these wild things. Let me tell you.
Yeah, it is. Pete Allen for 2. AI could make an actual Asian Mickey Rooney. Yes, that's true. They could do that. The Strife for 2. These clowns dealt with devils decades ago. Fuck them. I believe maybe talking about Marvel.
The Hollywood. That came in when we were talking about the AI actors.
Oh, okay. All right. Yeah. Yeah. Russian Guitar for 2. After Wonder Woman Omnibus, Shane just sees the gay in you. Yeah, right. I can't.
I don't know, man. I get it's John Byrne. I just don't know if I don't know if I even own a Wonder Woman comic.
Trevor Bruce says the show is 2 minutes over. It's completely ruined. Guys, thank you guys for being here. Thanks everyone on the panel, everybody in the super chats. Appreciate all you. Next week, Hard R on Shane's channel. Same time, Wednesdays, 11 p.m. Eastern time. We'll be talking about cool shit. Thanks for being here. Appreciate all you. Like, subscribe, ring the bell, leave a comment. Thank you very much. Have a great one. Bye. Put your hands up.